If you're out there, don't get pissed off. Not yet.
We still got a couple
They,
minutes.
they've done some updating again that we're not aware of. Sue's over here if you look. She's over there working on her phone because they've updated stuff. I think I'm okay. No, I got to turn this around, don't I? Yeah. I got to turn the camera around, or otherwise, you guys are going to see things that are kind of backwards, like the spelling of words and stuff like that. And then they start to complain, and I get tired of hearing the complaints. So now we got the camera backwards where Sue and I really can't see what's going on here. We just use our phones.
Yeah.
Can you see both chairs?
Yes.
And if you look down there, there's Buddy sitting there waiting for, I don't know what he's waiting for.
You used it down so he can go over there. He wants a cookie. Hey, Jerry. Yeah, it's one of those things. Can you hear me now? My phone kept wanting me to update something, and I couldn't get off of it. So much as I didn't want to update it, but it's okay. Yeah. How are y'all out there? It's hot, hot, hot. That's all I could say. It's just really hot. Buddy, buddy, buddy. Come here. Come here.
Buddy.
My shoe come off. Okay. Yeah, he's got a bowl of ice over here, so he's kind of trying to decide. Yeah, the humidity has finally kicked in. I was watching yesterday, and we were really cloudy yesterday. It was warm, but very, very cloudy. But I looked at we've got a thermometer thing on the bar, and it says something about the humidity inside, outside, that kind of thing, and the temperature, and it was really low. I couldn't believe it, but it's getting past that. So, but yeah, the humidity has kicked in. And I said the air is just we've not got much of a breeze, so it just feels kind of heavy. The air feels heavy, and like I said, and warm. So, how is everybody out there? I'm Medicare Guru. How are you? Uh, it's just like I said, going to be one of those days, I think. Rich A, 80 degrees and cloudy in Warminster, Pennsylvania. Rain coming in a few hours. Well, I looked at my rain radar on my phone, and we're just right on the edge of a bunch of rain, but it's heading north. So I think it's going to skirt around us, which it does that a lot here. But it's just going to the north of us. So hopefully we'll get through this without any rain. Hey, Mark Ryan and Anna Marie. She says, hello, all. Listening, but not typing much. Love to all. Tracy Caldwell says, hello from Western Kentucky. 86 feels like 96. Wait till you get to the 96 and it feels like 106.
That's here.
Yeah, that's here.
I just looked at the humidity. Today I think it was 80 when I came out here, 81, something
Yeah.
like that. Humidity was almost the same as the air temperature,
Yeah.
80%.
That's what I'm saying. We don't got much wind. We just got just a slight breeze is all. We can't feel it at
Well,
all.
we do now because I got a fan over here.
Yeah. But well, I imagine, probably in Western Kentucky, you probably think that feels pretty good. Huh?
Can I hear everybody?
Oh, oh,
I'm assuming that everybody can hear. Let me see if my microphone's
yeah.
on.
Jose says save him a seat.
Huh?
Jose says save him a seat.
Stay in the seat?
Save him a seat.
Oh.
Okay. Well, hello, TR. Robin, yeah, I said it's really hot here. You're in Oklahoma because it probably feels pretty good there.
Yeah, both of them are working. Can you still see us?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and she says it's hot and windy in Oklahoma. Well, we haven't got any of that wind yet. Like I said, when the storms get closer, it'll probably start.
I just got done seeing a special news report about the state of Oklahoma talking about things. I knew some of it, but I didn't know the originations of some of it. Oklahoma has more reservoirs in it than any other state in the United States, and then told about the reasons why. It goes back to the Dust Bowl days. And then if you ever notice the status, the shape of Oklahoma, top left-hand corner, you got that long, straight little rectangular place right there. There was a history about that that I thought was interesting. Nobody wanted that. That part of Oklahoma connects to 4 states that, I don't know if that's 4 corners or not, but anyway, it connects 4 states right there, and nobody wanted it. There was no law. There was no rules. It was just an area that everybody done what they wanted to do, I guess, back in the day. And there was some other stuff that they were talking about that there's more tornadoes in one day that popped out in Oklahoma that holds the record of any state in the United States. And there was some other stuff on there. It was it was an hour-long special, and I found it really interesting.
Well, Mr. Rizzo is at Hooters. That's the smart guy right there. So that's how you're sitting out the heat, sitting at Hooters. And Tracy Caldwell says humidity is 91%. Yeah, it's getting there. And let's see. Laura says, good afternoon from Pine Ridge, 87 degrees here. Just had a door knocker offering to trim the palm tree in front of the courtyard villa I am renting. Well, Laura, if you don't know who it is, and I said, and you are renting, just tell them to contact the owner. That way you don't have to mess with it.
Karen sent me over some cookies. Kevin was here a while ago. He's becoming the area handyman, so he had to take off for some job, but he dropped them off. She made
chocolate chip and
this ain't chocolate chip.
macaroons.
I got
and then she made oatmeal something.
All right, this might be oatmeal.
Okay.
And here's the macaroons here.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
And then chocolate chip. And usually the chocolate chip comes with nuts. I assume they still are. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Karen.
That's what's wrong with Buddy. He's looking at the cookies over there.
Yeah, but all this got chocolate in it.
Okay, give him a piece that got chocolate in it.
There is none. All the cookies have chocolate in it.
Oh, okay. Well, I just give him a piece that doesn't have any chocolate chip in it. So, and I said, your oatmeal cookies that you like so much, he won't take them from me. He takes them from you, but he won't take them from me. He'll eat the others. I don't know.
He doesn't like you.
Yeah, William Rizzo says Big Daddy cold beer. Yeah, this is the day for it. And Jerry says Karen's trying to give you diabetes. Oh, what's it?
Hell, I may already have it, Jerry. I don't know.
Well, and he also brought some chopped up watermelon. He said it was really, really good. I don't know what I'd do if you guys wasn't feeding us all the time. Buddy,
there is no without chocolate.
oh, Robin says I have a wonderful recipe for oatmeal chew cookies. They are delicious. Well, I like oatmeal raisin, but those iced oatmeal that he likes come from the store and they're hard as a rock. To me, I don't enjoy them because of that. And
Come here.
yeah, and Laura said she did tell the door knocker man that she was a renter. Yeah, that's the best. And like I said, if you don't know them, yeah, just don't deal with them, especially if they're coming door to door. They're not supposed to do that.
No, solicitation around here is against district rules.
Yeah, although they are allowed by law.
They can't come on your property.
Yeah,
you keep bringing that up. That has nothing to do with them walking on your property.
Well, yeah, to knock on your door, they have to come on your property. So that's why I said don't do anything with somebody that comes knocking on your door. And I know you're the lady that owns your property is wanting to get some stuff done, but like I said, we got a few people that does that kind of work.
Did he have coconut?
If it's a macaroon, yes, it's coconut.
I said, ain't what I said.
I didn't hear you.
Why are you answering?
Well, you been so snippy.
Well, you answer questions I don't even ask.
Well, I didn't know. That's not what you asked. You
I
said something
said,
about
does
coconut.
he eat coconut?
I don't know. I've never fed him coconut.
Well, you can't feed him chocolate because it's poison to a dog. I know that.
Right.
That's why I'm asking about coconut.
I don't know. What do you guys think? And I said, can we give the dog coconut or no? And I said, I've never tried it before because I can't eat coconut. So I don't never try to give it to him. But
Looks like it's going to rain.
like I said, the storm is just at the outside of the villages, but it's going north. So hopefully it'll miss us. That's what the radar shows, anyhow. Um, let's see.
I don't think so.
Do you want me to show you the picture?
I don't care what the radar says. You guys take all that stuff too serious. Buddy?
Yeah, Robin said I'd be afraid to answer the door. Yeah, and that's something you want to be very, very careful about. And I said gets on me for locking the front door, but I know things that has happened, and so I just down there where Deb was, somebody opened the door and the lady killed him. So I said, regardless, unless you know who it is, don't open the door. Yell through the door if you have to.
I thought everybody had Ring cameras anymore.
Well, they do. Then that's what I said. Not everybody does, but still, even at that, don't open the door. And Laura says, I'll stick my ferocious 14-pound dog on him. um, Julie says it's 82 and hot and muggy.
Our Julie?
Yep.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, honey.
When you coming down?
We're supposed to be coming up sometime this year. Can't tell you when. But yeah, 82 probably feels pretty good. The other day when we had we had a couple days, they called it a cold spell when it got out of the 90s. And early in the morning, it felt pretty good. It did. But like I said, I'm not complaining
No.
because I don't like it cold.
I'm going to put you in the house if you don't stop.
And here's his Chewy. Uh, and yeah, the hot and muggy part, that's the way it is here, only it's heading toward the 90s. So, and Gregory Bree says dogs can have coconut in moderation. Okay. Well, I said that's not something I've ever looked at before because I said I can't eat it, so I've never thought about giving it to the dog. Somewhere in the sentence says can't wait to have a cold spell in the 80s on a regular basis. Yeah, it is funny when they say we have a cold front coming in, and when they say a cold front, they're talking about 87. But early in the morning, it's usually lower than that. So when I walk sweaty in the morning, so
Quiet.
but yeah, it felt kind of good for a couple days there. The
Oh, yeah.
mornings was really really nice.
Get up here and sit down. No.
Okay. Well, and I had a couple things. Actually, I had a couple things on the agenda today because I'd I follow all the boards and I watch what people are talking about to see basically to see what's going on outside of my house. Um, but a couple of things that people are complaining about or talking about. I won't say complaining. They are talking about. Um, is the big complex that they're building down off 470. Um, which I forget what they called the name of it now, but it's supposed to have the hospital and then kind of like a outdoor walking mall. From
It's
what I
Advent
understand.
hell.
Yeah, it'll be an Advent Health Hospital, which we've got several popping up around here. And somebody asked the difference between a
Advent health is better.
somebody asked the difference between a emergency room
That was Laura.
and a hospital with an emergency room.
I said that was Laura. She asked it on Discord last night.
Oh, okay. Well, I heard it somewhere else, but anyhow. Um, Legacy Place, yeah, I think Lexi, I think that's what they're calling it, Legacy Place. And I haven't looked, I haven't looked in depth at all the specs of what it's going to be and all, but that's the way I kind of take it. This big hospital complex, Advent Health, and then kind of like a walking mall in there, and it's going to be close to the interstate, so there'll be a
Don't start.
lot of touristy stuff going. Um, and yeah, Richie, he knows he can't give him chocolate. And I said, because we had a dog before, and he was feeding him M&Ms, and I had a fit, and I told him, you can't give him chocolate. And so far, the dog had handled it very well, but it was a bigger dog, so I wouldn't take that chance with chocolate or grapes. I know, I did not know about the grapes or raisins, and until I actually started to give one to Betty, and everybody on here reminded me that you can't give that
What's
kind of
wrong with
stuff.
grapes?
It does something to their liver.
Then maybe the human shouldn't eat it either.
Well, I don't know, but grapes and raisins, which are the same thing, only dried grapes. They said, that's a serious thing. Kyle even told me that they had to take Delilah to a vet right away because she had a serious reaction really quick.
Well, but having an allergic reaction to grapes doesn't mean that all dogs can't eat grapes.
All dogs have this problem with them. Like I said, depending on what kind of dog and how big it is and how healthy it is and everything,
Then maybe humans have the same problem.
that's a possibility. I don't know. Never heard anybody say anything about that. I've always heard about grapefruit. About not taking grapefruit with your meds and all, but never heard anybody say anything about
Really?
grapes.
Before I moved down here, grapefruit was a big thing. Everybody kept saying you ought to use to lose weight.
Yeah, but you don't take it with your medicine because
I think you food fanatics are nuts.
well, I mean it kind of dulls what the medicine's supposed to do, I guess.
Is there any scientific evidence that says that?
There is. I just don't know what it is. I've never looked it up because I don't particularly like grapefruit. And when I had grapefruit, it was when I wasn't near. Well, I don't do any pills, so. Um, Laura says, doesn't the southern part of the villages need a full hospital? It's the hospital up near Spanish Springs enough for
They're
160,000
building one down there.
and growing population.
It's I don't know exactly where it is, but it's been on the news 2 or 3 times. Showed the exact spot where it's going to be. It's pretty close to the turnpike. I forget, like an 80 bed or something like that hospital. You
Yeah,
ever notice that all the new hospitals, none of them are as big as they was when we were kids?
yeah. Oh well, and something that I did not know until I read about it was that um, you can't build a hospital just anywhere you want. There's some government regulations about where you can build it. That way, they don't have two hospitals right together, and unless it's okayed. Um, but I didn't know that anything would stop them. I thought if you had enough money, you could build anything, and that's not the case.
You got to be
So
approved.
yeah, and I'm not sure who does that, but
Wildwood.
it depends on where you're at.
That's Wildwood down there.
All the way to down 470 to the interstate's Wildwood.
Almost everything down there where the school's at, that whole area, Eastport, Middleton, it's all Wildwood.
Okay. Well, and with all the ERs that they're putting around, I said that the one on 466A, they're putting one on 42,
It
I
makes no
think.
difference. None of that makes
They're
any difference.
well, but I mean,
I don't know anybody yet, nobody, that goes to the hospital with a problem, heart attack, whatever the case may be, and say, hey, before you work on me, how much is this going to cost?
I didn't say anything about the price.
Then it doesn't make any difference where you're at. You're just going to say, fix me.
No.
What do you want, buddy? Does he want this?
You want your chewing? Yeah. Well,
He's going to want up in your lap.
that's okay. Oh yeah, did y'all notice that Buddy got a haircut? Yeah, he looks like half the dog. Half the dog he used to be. Yeah. And he's a good baby, but like I said, he's been very antsy. Um, let's see.
Is it going to be a trauma center? They haven't announced that yet. I don't know. We need one because let's face it, old people fall down and hurt themselves. And people get drunk in their golf carts and drive out on 301. They get wrecked in roundabouts. Yeah, we could use a trauma center right here.
Brad Shea says, hi, Skip and Sue. We're slowly getting back to normal after our journey up north. Oh, you guys got to see some cool stuff. You really did. Said Marcia had oral surgery to remove 2 teeth. She's eating soft food until her recheck next Wednesday. Well, yeah, you just have to find enough stuff that sounds good.
You mean you got back from your long vacation just to go in and have teeth cut out?
Well, they even went to. I didn't show it to you, but their picture was in the paper the other day when they were with
What
their
makes you
son.
think that I don't have that stuff? Jay, I didn't show it to you. I get it. I got it.
Okay.
If they're on Discord, I got it.
Okay. Yeah, and Craig says tell Marcia to get well soon. Yes, teeth are not fun. I mean, I could take a lot of pain, but teeth are not fun. There's always something that you don't expect.
My dad lived to be 90. What was he when he passed away? 92, 93,
92.
92. Had every tooth in his head. Why couldn't I inherit that?
Well, you've got yours. You just had a lot of work on
No,
them.
Dad had every tooth in his head.
Yeah.
Never had any pulled. I don't even know if he had a cavity in his whole life. I'm sure he probably did, but I don't recall him ever going to the dentist and having fillings or anything.
Yeah. I don't remember. Your mom did, but I don't remember your dad.
Mom had all kinds of teeth problems.
Yeah.
I think I inherited her genes.
Yep. And they're trying to figure out how, if the new hospital will be any closer than it would be to Leesburg. I think it's probably a push, guys. About the same.
It's Advent Health in Leesburg too. That's where you went, right? Have the cancer thing there, I think.
Um,
Ain't that Advent Health?
at the time it wasn't. It is now. And Craig says Buddy looks wonderful. He does. He looks pretty good. And I said it was good to get all that old hair off of him because he was just so hot. He couldn't hardly manage to walk down the street. It was so hot. And so I said once he got all this hair off of him, he's getting lazy in his older age. He doesn't want to go as much. I'm gonna have to start walking on my own.
He walked today.
I know, but like I said, he's just not been
He walked
wanting to.
last night.
Not as far as we usually go.
Oh,
And that's why I said I just think he's getting old enough that usually when they get to a certain age, all they want to do is sleep and eat.
I'm saying it's just too hot.
Yeah. And I've been waiting, as I go out in the morning and then wait until the evening. I've been trying to get him to wait till 6:30, 7 o'clock to go out in the evening when the sun's down, and it's still warm, but it's not,
It
the
doesn't
sun
really
isn't
get
beating.
dark in the
Yeah.
summertime here till around 9 o'clock. Really, 8:30, 9 o'clock, ish.
Yeah, and as long as the mosquitoes ain't eating me up, I'm good with it. But,
I've never been bitten by a mosquito yet
well, you haven't, no.
because we don't have any.
Oh, bull.
I've seen him drive down this road now in just the last 4 weeks twice spraying.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, I've not had any lately, but yeah, mosquitoes find me. I go up north. That's the first thing I get is a darn mosquito bite because they find me.
Most of it's imaginary.
It is not imaginary, and they don't bite you because you stink. Let's see. Oh yeah, and there was something else. Let me think of what it was. People are talking about the tax change.
What
You know,
What tax change?
well, and they haven't made it yet, but
What tax change?
the property tax.
Oh no, we have to vote on that, and that's
It's on the ballot to
yeah.
go to
When did we
November.
vote on that? Like January? No, like November this year, October, November, December, something like that. We have to vote on it,
Yeah, but it's on the ballot. To
and it ain't going to be what people think it is. They're not going to wipe away property tax, but they are going to do things. It's just like no tax on Social Security. Well, that ain't necessarily true. I paid more this year, I think, getting my taxes done than I did last year. I got no return. I don't know if I got any breaks at all. But they do say that you can now write off X amount of dollars this year compared to last year, and so on and so forth. And somehow you're supposed to get a tax break from all that. You can't prove it by me. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, and Jerry says there's a hospital in Leesburg and one down the turnpike, part of Orlando Health. Yes, and
The one in Leesburg has been taken over by Orlando Health.
It was always Orlando Health, I think. It's the one in Tavares that wasn't, that is now at Advent.
What's an Advent? We went from Leesburg to Tavarius. I don't even know where you're at. I'm talking about the one in Leesburg where you had your operation. That was Advent Health, I thought.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. But I, I think that was part of the Orlando.
Because that's where they sent Heart Attack Bob.
Yeah. That doesn't mean anything. I mean,
thought he said it was Advent Health too.
well, it could be. Like I said, I don't remember.
Hmm.
Kathy B wants to know when Twisted Treat's opening. They were supposed to have already been open, but they had a few things that they've had to get cleared up before they could open. So just any day. They're not putting out a date anymore. So that they're just going day by day. So as soon as I see it, I'll let you guys know, because I wanna check it out. I love the soft serve. I do. And there isn't a Dairy Queen here in the Villages. There's one out on 301, but there's not one in the Villages. And I think it's going to be a pretty popular place. Jerry Bell said, no, Leesburg is UF Health. Okay.
UF Health took it over?
Well, that's what the Village Hospital is. They took up both of them.
Huh?
That's what the Village Hospital is UF Health now.
It's always been UF Health. Since I've been in the Village's health system, that Village's hospital has always been my insurance.
It's your insurance, yes. It's not been UF.
What's UF? University of Florida.
Yes.
So it's a teaching hospital?
Well, Shannon's is. I don't know about.
Shannon's in Gainesville. That's not here.
It's part of UF.
It is?
Yes, and a couple years ago when they had that big bad rating, then it was sold to UF. And there's got several in that network.
I say when they first took over the Village's hospital, their rating was like suck. Everything was bad. There was nothing good about it. And we did a video about that place and had Medicare expert down here and everything. And they were showing the ratings of all the different hospitals between here and Orlando, all of them. That was the worst.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is now. Maybe they got things straightened out. Because at that time, they appointed a new CEO to the hospital when they took it over. And that might have been part of the problem too. I don't know.
Well, and they with the taxes, they've had so many people coming up with problems that they've kind of dumbed it down a little bit. It's not what, at first it was 250,000, and now it's going to be like 150, but that doesn't start till a certain time. And, so they put some stuff in there that you wouldn't expect, but they're trying to iron out things. So everything doesn't come at once, because they're trying to figure out how to replace that money. That's a lot of money they have to replace. Okay. Yes. Buddy sees his Jose. Okay. He's coming.
I'm hungry.
There you go.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Come over here because I'm hungry. I need to do something.
Well, there's a whole big thing of cookies in there that
Oh,
Kevin dropped
give me
off.
some macaroons, all that shit that Karen gave you because
Well,
I'm gonna eat it. But
it's in there.
Okay.
hold on.
He's after something.
You can't see three tables here, can you? Or 3 chairs.
No.
I gotta move the camera.
Okay.
We don't have fish now.
We're having pizza?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm not expecting you to give me food. I'm expecting to eat. Buddy, I'm not giving this to you.
Here, set it down there.
There's some breadsticks here for you because I don't know if you're gonna.
Buddy, get him.
This is a meatball cheese pizza.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
So what's my Coke? Good too late.
It's in there.
Oh my God.
I'm not a very good host. Just go through the garage, or you can go in the house. Leave that door shut. Go in the house. Go out in the garage. Over the refrigerator.
I got a little rain coming here. Like,
Hey.
Well, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Get what you want.
a few drops. I heard you. I don't
Okay.
think-
10-4.
He said he ran into a little rain coming here.
Huh?
He ran into a little rain coming here.
I say I don't. Oh, well, I don't know where he was at.
Well, I don't either, but like I said, it was skirting us, and I said my radar showing it was just.
Can you see all 3 chairs?
Let me get thing back. thing about the PDF thing. Wait a minute, I'm behind.
I don't care about the chat. Can you
I'm
share?
waiting for it to get caught up. I'm behind.
These are good. Thank you, Karen.
Is our delay that long?
It's my
Or are
phone.
you not watching live?
I'm not watching live.
Then how's that going?
And it says live chat. Okay, so
That's chat.
okay, there's the picture.
Let me see.
Got half of that picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
I sometimes wonder why people even come and watch this damn thing that we do.
Me too. I can't believe how boring we are.
I'll get 100 emails saying, "Boy, you're such a grouch all the time," and they don't want my response when I get back with them. I'll see if I can mix it better.
Oh, Laura, the pizza at Pisano's is pretty good. It's not our kind of pizza, but it's a very good pizza. And they have two Paisanos now. They have one in Lake Deaton, and they have one over in Southern Trace Plaza now.
Yeah, the buffalo or whatever that is.
Yeah, and I haven't been to the new one yet, but yeah, the pizza at Pisano's is pretty good. Last time we was there, we had pizza, and Skip said it had too much cheese, which to me there is no such thing. But he's
It
not.
depends what kind of cheese it is.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's good cheese, that's one thing. But if they got cheese that's kind of like half-assed, then
Anytime you go to a place like that, order light sauce, light cheese. But you'll be amazed how good the pizza is.
Yeah, yeah.
do we need a table?
I don't think so. All right.
Um,
I know you don't eat much of the stuff, but this is just garlic. If you want some.
oh, and
Where are we
Craig.
going to set all this crap? I got to get a table.
No.
Like I need to get the pizza and I got to open the box. You got this sitting on top of the box, and Sue can't hold it because she's got the dog. So how are we going to put all this stuff anywhere if I don't get a table?
I don't need to see for now. Look at that
Okay.
pizza. That's awesome looking.
That's awesome looking pizza.
I know it's not your kind.
That's Paisano's, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's what Laura's asking about Paisano's pizza. Yeah, Craig says they like the flippers in Brownwood. Well, Craig,
Is this my napkin here?
I'm not a big fan of the flippers in Brownwood because to me they don't put anything on it.
When Flippers first opened up their first pizza place here, which was in Spanish Springs,
Still there.
it wasn't bad.
It's better than most, to be
It is. But then they opened another Flippers down here, and I don't know if they got any more or not. But anyway, it's just not like it's just not as good, I don't think.
Emily for the lesson for the pizzas.
Yeah, I took Dalton there too for the
That right?
Yeah. But and like I said, I really enjoyed it, and the guy was really, really good.
It was a good thing.
Yeah,
Emily loved that.
but I just don't think they put that much on it.
Let me close the lid. Take your hand out.
And some people like it that way, without much on it. But I like it loaded. That's the way I eat it. Oh, Tammy Ferguson said, I missed everyone. I've been in the hospital for a month, May 6th until June 5th. So glad to be home. Well, we're glad you're doing better, Tammy.
You've been in the hospital for a month. You must have been like this side of dead.
She was pretty
They
sick.
don't let nobody go to the hospital for that long.
Well, you never know what they have.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. She must have been really, really sick.
And Alfonso Smith said, are they working on the old section, bringing it up to date a little? I love that section. Want to move there. Lots of trees. Yeah. It is a beautiful area.
Well, I did a video.
You can watch.
Well, it might be on Patreon.
You can watch my recent videos, and there's a lot of stuff from there.
No, don't watch his video. Watch my video.
But they are bringing things up to date in town. They're changing the construction is unreal over there. But they're changing things around because they're putting in new They're putting in new stuff and
But
putting in new stores. They're changing around. The gym went into the old theater. They're putting apartments above where the gym was. I seen a video the other day, and it wasn't from any of us, but it was about the building that Bella Vita is in, or Bella Vista. What is it, Bella Vita?
Italian place?
Yeah, it was about that building. It was all about that building.
where'd we eat dinner at when they was getting ready to go home for the summer?
They who?
Americanos.
Is that what the name of it was?
Oh, yeah.
That's a Greek restaurant.
That's on a
right?
different corner.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah, but they were talking all about that building and everything, and it was kind of a good story. Um, yeah, welcome back, Tammy. We're glad you're able to be with us. I hate it that you've been sick this long.
Maybe she had surgery. I don't know.
She did, but like I said, it was extensive. So,
Being in the hospital for a month, it must have been like heart transplant.
can
well,
you?
Craig the sailor said we'll have to try Bazanos.
I think you can eat anything.
Yeah, you really do
She
have
just
to
makes a
try
big deal out of it.
I don't know.
I feel like if he opens his mouth and eats it, it must be okay.
it.
Just leave that.
Medicare guru says Jose give Skip a Snickers bar.
He said, "What?
Give you a Snickers bar.
Me?
Yeah.
You know where I was? I was at Peter's, the guy that built the box. You remember the one there?
Up at Leesburg?
Yeah, because he was helping me to drill some holes in my new coffee bar sink. I tried, but uh, you need real tools for that. The stainless steel is so hard. I'm going like, oh,
You know, now that I think about it,
think about what?
there's a microphone in there.
Let me clean my hands with partial napkins.
Make sure you turn it on.
So
Yeah.
on my way back, I said I was gonna be more time. My like, let me turn this on. People are gonna go, why is he talking about?
Oh, Philip Isdale want to know, so what hospital was the best in your region? Are you talking about here or where Tammy was, Philip? Because I'm not sure.
This is not turning on. This is no charge.
In this area, like I said,
We just had it out here.
I've been to a couple of
Not
them.
turn it on. We hit
And
the wrong button.
I said,
You want to hit the red button.
Hit the red button.
It'll vibrate. There you go.
Oh, mine is the other one.
I had real good luck at the Leesburg Hospital.
A friend
The
of mine
thing
is
that
there.
they don't tell you, if you're used to going to the village hospital, and the villages, everything is beautiful. I mean, they don't spare when it comes to decoration. That the hospital is the same way. The medical buildings. You go to Leesburg, it's pretty plain.
Pretty hospital looking.
Yeah, it's very hospital looking. That's right, and the
And-
reformatory
And
green
a lot
and
of the
everything.
rooms that I saw down there, not necessarily down the hallway, but like Sue was in recovery room, which is fine. It was clean. Everything was fine. But you could tell by looking at it that it's got some age to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was they did a wonderful job. The doctors was good. The nurses was good. I didn't have a problem. And
The lady that took care of Sue died.
There? Why is that?
Operated on her.
That sucks.
and Laura says, does any restaurant in the village area do deep dish pizza? I heard there's a place in Leesburg that has Chicago in its name. Someone named Stavros in Fruitland Park has pretty
You know,
good
deep
pizza.
dish pizza?
Yeah.
The Chicago Fire and Brewery has the closest pizza to what we're used to. That's the only place around here that I've ever
What's
found.
that? I don't know what that is.
Well, like I said, they advertise hot dogs, but they actually have really good pizza. It's very small, and it's like the second street over.
What's that, Leesburg?
Yeah, it's second street over from the main street.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's a very small place. And
I
but
need some.
it's like I said, had some of the best. Phil B took us there. He had found it, and he took us there, and it was some of the closest to anything we've ever had. So
It's a bar. And the thing's bad about it, didn't bother me so much, but it probably bothered a lot of people. They allow smoking in there. So,
now, well, that was back then. They may not now. You never know.
well, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just putting a warning out in case.
But they do have an outside area also. So it's not very big, but it's there. But yeah, they had excellent pizza there. And like I said, just what we were used to. And Tammy said, I coded on the EMS. I stopped breathing, and Roy had to call 911. My blood count was 3.2 and never found any bleeding that would have caused it. She had 4 units of blood. Oh, my goodness. Well, we're glad you're on the mend, Tammy.
Why'd they find out? That's like reading halfway through a story and not telling you the end of it.
I don't know.
If anything like Maria,
But that might be a long
million tests, we can find what it is. Fine, thank you.
Well, I would think if they sent her home after being in the hospital for a month, whatever the problem was, it got operated on, they must have fixed it. So I'm thinking some kind of internal bleeding.
Yeah. Well, Deb was down there for a long time, and that was a long time before they found out what was wrong with
There
her.
you go. Here's your sausage.
Well, because it just had to get far enough along that they could see it. So
That's what she said.
The area.
yeah, this
Indianapolis
is a
500.
neighborhood. They shouldn't drive like that.
We got a few of them around here that drives our neighborhood like it's a racetrack.
Yeah, but I said they're not people that live here. They're the lawn workers. A lot of them.
And our FedEx driver that comes in here, I don't know if it's him or if the company's kind of pushing him or what. But after a few reports where they got in trouble, he comes through here pretty quick sometimes.
Yeah. And I said, yeah, he'll see me, he'll slow down.
Well,
'Cause
yeah,
I yell.
because half these people around here, they'll back right out in front of you. They don't even look.
Yeah, well, I yell at them if they're going that fast. We don't have kids here, but we do have elderly people that don't hear very well and can't see very well. And you just, going through a neighborhood, there's no reason to go that fast.
I was in the golf cart by my home, minding my own business, 20 miles an hour with the dog, and I see this black SUV towards me, right? No problem until at the last second he just went boom. He did it so wrong that he had to park like on like at an angle. Like, it's like, you gonna wait 2 seconds while I pass? You know what I
Oh
mean?
no, they got to get
Yeah.
there before you, man.
Then I see the guys coming out of the home. It seems to me like a chauffeur picking somebody up.
Uh,
I'm going, is that the guy you want to be, huh? Like,
yeah. Now, yesterday I was coming back from, I had something I had to return over in Spanish Springs, and I was coming down, oh,
Rolling
the
Acres,
the main road there in
Morse.
Spanish Springs.
Oh, well, Camino Real.
Yeah, Camino del Real, and right in front of just outside of Freedom Point,
Mhm.
there was a golf cart turned over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I never seen anything about it. Would you stop?
You got water?
Yes, it got water.
He has water.
Yeah, and
You got his bones?
I don't know where
That
it's at.
chewy thing?
He's right there on Sue's. It's right there, Sue. Right there.
Right here.
I gave him some bread, but he just refused.
No, he doesn't do bread. He likes the sauce.
He has days where he's like a
You
spoiled
know what?
2-year-old.
He did. I dropped a little piece of meat. Sauce went to the side. He went and licked the sauce.
Yeah, he likes the sauce. Oh, come on. Already.
By the way, I also had a macaroon and a chocolate chip cookie. They're awesome.
They aren't good. Karen's, her and Kevin, they should start their own restaurant. Although they do so much now, I don't know where they'd find time. But like I said, he's such a good cook, and she is too. I don't know where
He
she
started
finds
that
time.
little handyman thing that he does.
And he's very busy, right?
Yeah, I think he said he's booked up for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And I suppose that's probably if it don't rain. Somebody called him today to go down to some house.
Are you done with that box so I can put it away?
Is there pizza in it?
Of course, there's pizza in it.
Well, no, we're not done with the box.
No, so I can move this for Sue so you can see some bread.
Oh, that's okay. I'm good.
What does she want?
A little bit of. Oh, we can put it in here now.
I'm good. I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
We got to keep a box closed because Buddy will get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Anyway, what was I talking about?
I don't know. Nothing important for sure.
That's true because I forgot it.
T.R. Maine said, "Could someone remind me of the village that's close to the Saint Tropez Rec Center? It looks like a nice place to live."
Where?
What? What's that?
Close to where?
Saint Tropez Rec Center.
I don't know where. I mean,
Saint Tropez
I never heard of
Rec
it.
Center.
no, I've seen it, but I don't remember where exactly it is.
Yeah,
Is that a neighborhood rec center or regional rec
it's a
center?
neighborhood.
Yeah, the small one. No, it's not like
Yeah.
yours here. Like what do you call it?
Manatee.
Yeah, that one. So
What village is that in? Saint Tropez.
in France.
Where?
Saint Tropez is in France.
This rec center, Mr. Smartass. What village is it in down here?
Oh, I don't know.
Must be one of the newer. I just got a thing yesterday
how
from
many
somebody
rec centers are here?
somebody that bought a house
It's over 100.
in the village of
What?
Edinburgh.
129.
129? Forget it.
Um,
You know how I know? I put the GPS.
Buddy.
Take me here, and that's it.
In English or Spanish?
I'll
I have
stop
a
where you went in
Puerto
the
Rican
house.
GPS, so
I
I
mean-
get lost a lot.
yeah, here you're sitting on your chewy
It's funny, I got one of those, but the smaller version.
By the way, you got a leak.
That's not a leak, that's the AC.
air conditioner.
It's an old style AC. Every time you park, it's always water coming out.
Yeah.
I get home on the carport. Maria goes, "There's water in the carport." I just drove here.
Yeah.
To a truck.
And
As a trucker, I used to jack with some of the new guys. You could tell the new guys. And we'd be parked somewhere, and I'd get out of my truck, and they'd get out of their truck, and I'd look, I'd say, hey, you got a leak under there. They would actually stop and jack their cabs
Open the
up.
hole.
Yeah, they'd get out of there looking for this leak.
okay. Oh, and Tammy says, Skip, they don't know. I have got an appointment with a hematologist, a cancer doctor. So they're still looking for what was wrong.
This is
How
Tammy.
many pints of blood did she have to take?
4.
Four.
That's a big leak.
Yeah.
That's a leak you should be able to
Well, she
stand
said
back
they
and
couldn't
see it.
find it anywhere. So, yeah.
Well, is this Tammy from Tammy and Brian? This is the Tammy we're talking about, or this is a different Tammy?
Tammy Ferguson.
I don't know their last
Oh,
name.
okay.
We have too many Tammys,
Yeah.
too
Yeah,
many
we got a
Bobs.
couple on the
We
channel
have too
here.
many
You know what's
Bills.
funny? But you only have one Jose.
We're going to get one Jose.
No, the guy
That's
that mows
plenty.
the yard is Jose.
No,
Also.
no, no. I mean
He's
on
not a.
Discord.
I
Like,
could say he's
we
not a
don't
member.
mention names. But you know
Scott.
what? That's plenty. One Jose is more than enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's enough for me.
And Robin says, hello, Jose.
Hello,
Is that our
everybody.
Oklahoma
Sorry,
Robin?
I
Yes.
just didn't speak, but I didn't have any breakfast. I was in a meeting at Colony Rec Center. They call that one, and then I had to go to Leesburg, and I thought I was gonna go late. Like I didn't know. I'm checking. I'm going. Well, I said I got plenty of time to order a pizza and be at the show. We did eat here. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah, we missed you last week.
Yeah, I was dealing a lot with my cabinet, doing my you call it the coffee bar.
Yeah.
That's
Your
thing.
trout line.
There are, getting that, opening that. Every time you're gonna cut a top like a butcher block or any kind, to me, because I don't know what I'm doing, it's a really nerve-wracking moment because if you damage it, either you like it the way what you put, like whatever you did, you better like it, or you better take it out. And we're talking hundreds of dollars to put a new one.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going, okay,
What are we talking about?
I'm fixing my coffee bar at home.
Your coffee wagon.
At
Bar.
home. Coffee bar at home.
Oh, what are you doing to it?
I'm putting a sink.
Or are you putting in a sink?
Yeah. And then you have to cut the wood. You have to cut the sink.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's a
Jerry says that's in Well Point. Or
Is
but
that Tropez?
What
Oh,
that-
yeah, yeah.
Retired Fire Chief says it's in Edenfield down by Eastport.
That's the new one. A guy sent me an email last night. They bought a house in Edenfield. So I never heard of it.
Okay, Edenfield Village. Okay, that's a new one. Yeah. Let's see. Medicare Guru, the U.S. News and World Report hospital ranking: Advent Health Orlando #1, Mayo Clinic Jacksonville #2, UF Health Gainesville #3, HCA Ocala is 25. Advent Health in Tavares is number 28,
What's she talking about?
and Advent
Hospital
Ocala is
ranking
35.
from
It's
1 to
That must be the Medicare
hospital
guru.
ranking.
Yeah, guru doing that. He has all that information.
well, he knows better than anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vinny says, hi, Skip and Sue and Jose. It's Stephen Michelle from Canada. We crashed your Porch Settin in April. Well, hi, how are you? I would have never known by that name.
I think they're the ones that came by the house. If I remember right, they were in a pickup truck. They parked out here in the street and said that they was watching us on their phone or something, looking for the house or whatever. And we told them to come on up and sit down.
Yeah, that could be, yeah.
I think that's who that is.
Brad Shea says, hola, Jose, when is your next event?
July 20th at the Sumter Humane Society. I'm going to post it. It's in, again, I'm going to butcher this name, Lake Pasanofasaki. Whatever that shit is.
Lake Panasonic.
Why they have this like
Indian names.
Your
they're
name.
all Indian? But okay, I can have an Indian name, Cherokee or whatever.
Yeah.
But come on, these are really weird. So it's the same dog organization that we did the motorcycle event about a month ago. While there, they asked me, "Can you do this event for us?" And they have like an annual mega adoption thing. This is their facility. This is where the I guess all the dogs and cats are.
Okay.
And they sent me an email saying, "Yeah, I'll be there."
Okay, and this was, when did you say?
It's gonna be June 20th.
June 20th?
Starting at 9. I think it's 9 to 2 or something.
Okay.
I need to be there at 7:30 for setup for some reason.
And it's where?
Lake blah 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 fucking.
Panasonic, okay.
Panasonic.
Panasonic, Lake Panasonic, and but I'm gonna post it online. It's called the Sumter Humane Society.
Yeah, because there's actually a Yeah. The dog catcher place is down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But that's
Can't
not
think of what they
humane.
call it.
That's
Yeah.
humane. You're gone. You know, the lady across my home left to Alaska.
Yeah, you told me that
You
the
know,
other
but
day.
I thought it was a joke.
But I thought it was the woman's daughter
Yeah,
that lived there.
the owner is somebody
The
that's on
owner is
free.
somebody else.
The owner is on Freedom Point or something. She's like 90
So she,
years old.
okay. So why don't she just sell? Well, I'm
Well,
asking you, right?
but let me tell you what's going on. Since that lady left about 2 weeks ago or so, when she was there, that house is a wreck. Forget about mowing the lawn, all kinds of crap. You saw that she got reported with the couch and the mattresses. The moment she left, that house, I don't know if they're gonna demolish it or what, but you got people like 2 days ago, a whole crew came, boom, mold that, and there's a guy taking there. The house looks now the way at least it should look, clean
So it
outside.
looks better.
Yeah, and no crap. Like she always had this bunch of crap outside, right? All that's gone. And I see a guy in a golf cart coming like every day.
Yeah, they
checking.
probably find her, maybe.
I think what oh no, they for sure.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is now she's gone. Number one, we don't have to deal with the dog getting loose. She has a big dog. I never had an issue with the dog because he just looks mean and people get scared. But she never controlled the dog. That dog, at the moment you open that door, see you in 2 days. Like that dog wanna leave.
Yeah.
So at least that part is better.
Maybe she'll put it up for sale and somebody can buy it.
I'm pretty sure she's gonna sell it. It looks to me that's what they're doing.
Oh, okay.
They're
They
getting
cleaned it up so they can sell.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
there was a trailer there, like one of those jar scrap, and the guys were, we can remove this, and we can. They were just talking, and I think they're gonna sell the house or level it off, one of the two.
Yeah.
Actually, that'd be good for you if somebody just pull it out and build a new house there.
Just like the one next door. Right?
Jerry wants to know, asking the Medicare guru, what did they say about pet hospitals?
Pet hospital.
Well,
They're
they're
very expensive.
That's
here's what I say
in
about
I
pet
Gainesville.
can tell you one
hospitals.
thing: they're very expensive. The one
Yeah.
on 466A. Remember that night I went to my neighbor's cat had an issue. I ended up going back home like at 2 in the morning, just like a regular hospital with a
Yeah.
cat. That shit was like $700.
Oh yeah.
And the only thing they did was they need to put anesthesia. The cat was bleeding. They didn't know what it was.
Mhm.
They found out it was a tooth that broke off somehow. But in order to get all that done, they need to put the cat to sleep with anesthesia, and that's the expensive part. That alone was probably half the cost.
Yeah.
And man, those hospitals.
But yes, the bad thing is, I said the place that we used to take the dogs, it was called a hospital, but it wasn't a hospital. I don't know why they could call themselves that. It wasn't a hospital.
There's an animal hospital here called Buffalo Ridge Hospital. It's not a hospital.
Well, it's not here anymore.
Ain't that what it was called when we were?
Yes.
Yeah.
And in case everybody's wondering, this is the freaking reason I named this Porch Sweating. That pizza is not gonna get cold. That shit, this is so hot. Like I don't even know why these guys are here. Like I don't understand.
I come out here to irritate her.
Um,
I've explained this to people before. I have this theory.
Theory? Yeah,
When
right.
you get old, everything slows down. Your blood pressure gets bad. You just sit around, your aches and your pains, and your mind gets stuck on all this other bad stuff like politics. So in order to get you back to normal, you got to get pissed off. And that makes your mind just forget everything except in the moment. I'm pissed and I'm pissed at you. So I piss her off all the time so she forgets all these problems. There's the FedEx guy. I don't know if
Doing
you
all right.
well, there's one of them. That's not him.
No.
No, that's not him.
that one's used to Betty.
But those trucks are loud.
Oh yeah,
They,
those trucks are loud.
you hit the motor, you think it's going 100 miles an hour.
But he's that way with UPS, with Amazon. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The
Buddy's just
trash
like the
man.
bar. Hell, it's getting to the point now when Steve's walking, he tries to chase cars.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Get something out of the truck.
I need my glasses.
Tammy says they had to see if my blood.
By the way, the storm is right behind you. It's
That's
going
what I
away.
said. It's on the outskirts, like I said, but it was going north of us.
It's clearing up over
As I
there.
was leaving Paisanos, a little things were happening. I'm like, oh, it's gonna rain.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good thing, so we can get inside.
Did you leave him a good tip?
I always do that.
Tell him it's from me.
That's what she said.
Anyhow, Tammy said they had to see if my blood count was stabilized. JCMC sent me to Quillen Therapy Hospital for about 2 weeks. And they have doctors there
What do you
too.
mean? You want some Coke? That's
I
not
don't know
gonna
where
help
that's
anything.
at.
Come here.
He just likes, I don't know. He just,
He's overheated, like I
Yeah.
am.
And BJ says, miss you guys. We're going to get some nasty storms here in southern Wisconsin today. Jose, I'm loving the Italian coffee in the morning. Gracias.
No problem. She bought a bunch of K-cups, and I gave her a little extra.
Oh, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
you sweep that stuff up on the floor and give it to her?
Yes. Every time I ground
Okay.
coffee, I use the floor on the floor first.
Good.
That's the
And
best thing.
BJ said, last night we put some steak juice on Benny's Chewy and he really loved it. Maybe put some pizza sauce on Buddy's Chewy.
Come here.
He ate all the sauce that went on
Oh,
the
and we've
floor.
got a fan going, BJ, believe it or not.
I dropped a little piece of whatever meat that pizza has, and the sauce went 6 inches off.
Pizza sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the pizza sauce.
You know what I'm having a problem with? His
He
flea
really went for
pills.
the sauce.
I can't get his flea pills down him. I have put it in peanut butter. I put it in everything imaginable. I
What are you
bought milk
doing?
pockets, you name it. He will leave that out of everything. He'll leave
He
it
must have
set.
dropped something.
You have something there.
He must have got it.
He's eating
Uh,
something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Probably pizza.
but steak juice, maybe try that. But Buddy's used to chicken, you know. So I,
He's a special dude. He wants the rotisserie chicken from Costco
yeah,
or
he's gotta have
whatever.
rotisserie chicken. I had one from Sam's
At
last
least
week,
that's
and he
only
ate it.
$5.
Yeah.
How much if you buy a chicken just for him for $5, right? How much you think it's gonna last? How long?
With Buddy? A
Just
week?
for,
No,
for
he
him.
only eats it for 4 days, and then he
So,
won't eat anymore.
but so in 4 days it's gone. The whole chicken is gone.
No, it's not all gone. He'll quit eating it at the
Oh,
fourth
he
day.
kind of smell like this is going the wrong way.
Yep. And he will
Okay.
quit. So I have to, it's about 2 a week, but still, that's $10. You know what dog food is nowadays?
I know. I buy
Yeah.
a bag like this big for baby because she needs to eat this whatever.
Yeah.
It's like
And he won't eat the
$27.
dry food. I've tried it. He won't touch it.
My baby materials a month is easily at $30 a month. It's just food. Forget about drops. I just got eye drops because of the dry eye thing. Any of that is extra. Just the food and the little what you call it treats.
Uh-huh.
She can have like if I give her that piece of whatever you give this guy, I don't know, something is wrong. Like I tried that. That these antlers, like the bone that like an antler, like something for the dogs. I bought that one. Oh, that's the best thing.
Buddy.
What's a disaster?
Yeah. Well, it just, depends on what he feels like, I think. He's just,
It's all
he's
time.
spoiled rotten. And so whatever he wants, that's what he gets.
One more. One more.
Oh.
Come here.
Okay.
I got
Want a
it.
drink?
It's tango. Are you good? I got him.
Okay. Here, you want a drink?
Welcome to Circus World.
Anyhow.
Did you see that they approve or they're about to approve like 37 homes somewhere near here, like near Odell Circle? Do you see that?
I did. Yeah.
Like I was looking at the map and said, what the hell is the land like? Because that's a lot of golf courses. And on the right, I don't think that even belongs to it's like a church or something. But they are going to build, according to this news, the newest home in this area. Um, about 37 of them. They're gonna go like
Yeah.
I remember when they did the Hacienda ones. I posted in one of my videos, or it's probably coming up on the next one. And the Hacienda Country Club that remember that was gone.
Mhm.
And when they built those homes, that didn't last like they were out in a heartbeat. And they're expensive. The resale ones that I saw, they're 500,000 and above.
Oh, yeah.
Already. So
Yeah.
very expensive.
Yeah. But it's one of those things. They have some set aside land. A lot of them are from animals,
Oh, the preserve.
places that they preserves. They only have to keep them that way for so many years. It doesn't have to be a preserve forever.
Even if after your mom's name, they have Sharon Moore's
Mhm.
tortoise preserve somewhere near the polo field. You can see the little
Right.
sticks and all the little
Right. And
nests.
that's what it is. That's turtles, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a big piece of land.
Yeah, but like on down the road, there's a piece too, and I think it wasn't for turtles, it was for some other kind of little animal.
Really?
But like I said, they preserve that because it's a good tax write off.
Yeah.
But like I said, they only have to keep it that way for so many years, and then they can do whatever they want with it. So just because you move next to a golf course or a lake,
Water
don't
is
bet on it always being that way.
Water is optional. I
Yeah.
can tell you based on the season alone.
Yep.
I show you pictures of where the lakes where we are. That those lakes dried. There was people walking from this 27 sidewalk to that little island. You know the lake that we had, that little island. People walked there. It was so dry.
Yeah.
With the kids, like a little park.
Yeah, I've never seen it that dry
It
before.
was. I never
Yeah,
went in
yeah.
5 years.
I remember years ago it got dry, and I don't remember what year it was or anything. But anyway, Hacienda Country Club
Yeah, yeah.
was open. We were playing there. I think it was like hole number 3 or something like that. There's a pond on the right, pretty good sized pond, and it had dried up to the point where there was like nothing left in it. But then a sinkhole opened up in it
In that part.
and drained the rest of it out. Well, when that sinkhole opened up, we walked by it. I looked in there. I wanted to see how big this sinkhole was to take all that water, and you could hear noises.
Gargling like water.
The guy at the clubhouse told me that they had somebody come out and check it out, the sinkhole and all this and that, and said that there was an alligator that got swallowed up in it,
I can't believe that.
and he can't get out. You know,
I remember when I moved to Orlando. Wasn't Orlando? Yeah. There was a house. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was a sinkhole situation. But all I remember about this particular moment was the guys were sleeping. Like it was like a midnight or something, and they went down. Like the sinkhole opened like in the middle of the home, and they went straight to the like gone. Like
I know there was a guy up in Ocala, and he went down with
with
because his house was swallowed by a
yeah.
by a
well, that's
sinkhole.
happened several times. Jacksonville had a famous case where a guy was in his house at night sleeping. A sinkhole opened up and swallowed his house. They couldn't find the guy, and so they declared him dead and filled the sinkhole in. So this day, that's his gravesite. He's in
So
there.
they couldn't find him.
They ain't never gonna look for him.
Yeah.
A big sinkhole will take a lot. It'll just
The
And it's not just in Florida. I mean, look at what happened in Kentucky.
yeah, there's in the where you used to live, right? There's a sinkhole area in that. I'm not saying Indiana, but somewhere there.
And up where the Corvette factory.
Oh, remember that?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
museum.
Like I said, that was a big.
Very expensive Corvettes
Right.
went down. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think
they
it's
built.
sad is that some of the Corvettes went down that hole were on loan.
It was a museum, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and they loaned a Corvette to. These are rare Corvettes, so that's why they're on loan. You can't buy them.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're calling the guys. Hey, you know that Corvette you loaned us?
Oh, Elaine
It's no longer
Skirsby says
with
that she smashes the flea peels up and mix it with a little pate with Frisky's cat food. Well, I may have to. I've tried it and everything else, and I've even tried smashing it up, and I'm not sure whether he eats it or not.
Okay.
So I want to make sure that he eats them because they're pretty expensive.
What?
But like I said, when I grind them up, I don't know if he's eating them or not.
What you grinding?
The
Laura
flea
says,
peels.
how many more
Oh, the
apartments?
sleep. You know what I do? I do the peanut butter.
Tried the peanut butter. It's still sitting in there.
No, in my case, yeah, it takes forever to use peanut butter.
I don't think Buddy likes peanut butter.
Yeah, well, like I said, that's
I
what the
don't think
vet
so.
gives him when they go to get him a shot or something. They give him peanut butter to
I
keep
put
his
peanut
mind.
butter on the peel and I feel the niblets just to, and then she get.
Well, I said the one in there now is covered in peanut butter, and he wouldn't touch it.
And touch that.
He ate everything around it.
He's a
But he wouldn't
special
touch
dog. He's a special dog.
He's special.
He's retarded.
Mr. Rizzo says to make life easier for my wife, I take the dog's medicine.
So now we know.
Tammy says I spent $70 on a bad dog food for small dogs. That was Chewy's price. Of course, I bought doggy treats and toys. My boys are spoiled.
I think in my history with this dog, I only throw away one bag that I bought thinking this is the best, and man.
Well, I've got a bag in there that's been open, and every once in a while I'll give him a handful and he'll eat it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, he don't touch it.
Yeah, my dog wasn't touching it at all, so I gave it.
I think he just gets sick of them. He
No,
eats so
I-
many of them, then after a while he'll come up to you and smell them. But I've noticed one thing: some of the things that I know he'll eat, he'll come up and he'll smell it, and then he'll turn his head like he don't even want to look at it. Lay it on the floor, he'll pick it up and eat it. I don't know, have no idea why.
When I bought the other day when he got his haircut, I bought some chicken chips because the guy down the street here that's what he always gives Buddy when we walk. He always gives Buddy, and he just gobbles them up. He really likes it. You got to cut them or break them apart because they're too big for him to eat, but he just gobbles them up. And so I bought a bag of those, and boy, you talk about expensive. It is stupid what they want for this stuff for dogs. I mean, $15 for a bag of a bag this big of chips, you know.
For
Uh,
dogs?
yeah, it's just stupid what they asked for him. But like I said, I knew that he'd ate them because he liked them when Tony gave them to him. So I bought a small bag of them. Like I said, the bigger bag was like $25, but I bought a small bag, and he really likes them. And but like I said, the other stuff the bacon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He'll eat some of them
Bacon
sometimes.
most of the time.
The
Dog,
pepperoni,
yeah,
he'll eat
dogs
some of it
they get that.
sometime. It's
Yeah,
just
but that stuff ain't real bacon. That's what
yeah.
I'm trying to,
Nothing is real. You're
nothing
not
is
real.
real.
I'm not real.
Well, I sometimes wonder,
I see that sketches now.
huh?
This is what Linda made me do. This is for Linda. She texted me the other day. Hey, Jose, you know, some cousin or something is coming over, some family.
Mhm.
You want to
Good
join
deal.
us for a golf outing with her instructor, like
Yeah.
one of those in the court lesson? I said, sure, I'll join you. Thank you for the invitation. I think it's this Monday. By the way, at 4 o'clock. That's gonna be nice, weather-wise. So I went like, I'm thinking that last time I played golf last year, for serious, no, not going to the range. My shoes broke. Like I was walking on the course and the sole with the spikes
Hmm.
detached. And I'm thinking, I don't think I have golf
I got
shoes.
some duct tape.
I was thinking about it. I was thinking epoxy. So I went back to my bag and got, sure enough, I got 4 pieces of golf shoes, like the shoe and this. I'm going, man, I need golf shoes. So I went to the Skechers, where I live,
Hmm.
and I got some shoes.
You could probably went out there and just plain tennis
I
shoes.
played golf with the guy here when we first
No,
moved
I
here.
tried
He
out.
played barefooted all the time.
Yeah, this is when I used to play more often, not now. I did once that I went with a tennis shoes type, and it was kind of moist or something.
Hmm.
And in one of the swings, I
Slide
I
too
went,
much.
all right, this is ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Wow.
and the problem is not only the tee box; it's during the fairway or anything you play down the road. It's gonna be moist. So I bought my new golf shoes, very girly looking. They didn't have any blacks my size. I love black shoes for golf because they get dirty, and I didn't. This is what Skechers is nice, especially the store,
Hmm.
but there's only one issue. It's whatever is there. Like you need a 10 and they have 9.5, 11. Like there's no. I like this black shoe. Oh, we don't have that size. So you have to kind of pick up.
So all they got left for you is what, pink?
Kind of girly. So I'm okay. I'm gonna feel like a woman. So I can tee off from the woman tees
By the way,
on an exotic course,
speaking
which
of
is
a,
450
speaking of
yards.
a woman, I got a notice a couple of days ago from my Aunt Sandy, which is the last of my mom's sisters still alive. And her youngest son, he's the only gay we got in the family that we know about.
That you know of.
Yeah, super nice guy. Do anything for you, but he knows I don't agree with it, and so we argue about shit like that all the time. And then I'll say, well, you shouldn't
It
be.
don't matter.
Yeah, we said you sound like a Trump supporter. I mean, that's what he does back and forth. I get him, he gets me. But anyway, she sent me a thing there and said he died just all of a
The
sudden.
guy there.
All of a sudden,
Yeah.
just died.
That's
One of the
that's
one of
so
the sweetest people in the family. I
How
mean,
old,
he
how
really
old was
was.
he? Like 60?
I'm gonna say 55.
That's young.
He wasn't that old, was
No,
he?
he's sick
I
or
don't have any
something
idea.
that you know of? Any sickness that he had or something? Or
Well, what happened is him and his boyfriend from many years ago lived in Denver, Colorado, and they started a construction development company.
yeah.
And they were doing what they're doing here, but in a small scale, building houses, sell them in
Oh,
a community, and then that's that.
yeah.
His boyfriend, whoever that was, never met the guy. He got cancer. That's what he says.
You know,
Cancer.
cancer doesn't transfer.
Cancer.
Uh,
Probably AIDS. I don't know. But
well,
anyway,
AIDS is treatable. AIDS right
he
now.
died. It didn't make a difference. He
The
died.
boyfriend died.
He died.
Oh,
And when he died, I guess he got a call from their attorney or his attorney, somebody's attorney, and said that he had to come to the office so he could read the will and bring a witness with him or something. And I don't know what it was or how much it was, but whatever it was, he had an insurance policy and had my cousin down as the person to
yeah.
claim the money. And I think it was well over $1 million that he got. And so as soon as that was settled, he sold the construction company, and that's been 30, 40 years ago. 30 years ago, a long time ago. He hasn't worked a day since.
I mean,
And he don't drive shit cars. He drives Mercedes.
But yeah, he was one of the sweetest people that you'd ever meet. He really was, and he took care of everybody else in the family. He took care of his mother. He
Well, he
took care
damn
of
sure took care of Aunt Sandy, that's for sure.
took care of his brother because his brother was a paraplegic, and he took
He
care of
died
him
too.
till he died.
That's a tough
And,
gig when you have to carry it.
Yeah.
When nobody can move. You know what I mean?
But
Well,
he,
I keep thinking of Aunt Sandy. She's buried now 2 of her children.
Yeah,
yeah,
I know that. I know that too well. I don't.
yeah,
I don't think
It's
that's
out
a
of
sad
order.
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, it's out of order. It's not right. And she's
No.
80 some years old. And I don't know if Aunt Sandy's mentally 100% healthy or not.
She's
She
old.
seems okay to me, but that don't mean anything.
She's old.
Well, like 88, 90 years
That's
old.
old. That's old.
She's up there. But well, last time I saw her was at my sister's funeral, and she still had a mind on her that was pretty good.
Yeah. And she's one of these ladies that, no matter what age she was always very progressive, I thought.
She did.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
And
she's from a generation where people got dressed for dinner, stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And there
I
was,
know what that is.
yeah, and there was just things
I
that,
actually know one person here that if I'm gonna go to their home, I mean I can show up, but I don't like to do that only with you guys because I know
did you know,
that it's a show.
we ain't dressing for dinner.
There is number one, he's not gonna dress up. He barely have any pants. Number two, this is live show. Whatever they do is gonna be live.
yeah, it didn't make a difference.
So they need to behave. And number three, I bring food. But anyways, so when I say, hey, I'm going over, whatever, she's always ready. You know what I mean? Like I never seen that
You
lady.
mean ready to go somewhere?
It looks like she's gonna go have dinner or something like that.
Oh, she's ready in case you want to go somewhere.
No, I'm not going anywhere. And she have issues, mobility issues. I know we're not going anywhere, but she's
My mom would do that.
they always do that.
And I always ask mom, she said, well, Charlie's coming over. I said, well, why are you getting dressed up? She said, well, just in case. He may want to go out to eat, and I'll
Just
be
in case
ready.
what, right?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
I remember I had a girlfriend very early. Actually, her name was Maria too, but this is way before Maria. One thing about that girl that I remember, a few others, but this one in particular, I never saw her like not ready. Meaning it didn't matter. Hey, I'm coming over. That kind of thing. Like never. That was something that she had like barely few people do. But I remember that part. She was always ready. Like that was fun.
And I remember I had an aunt, and she was from Carolina. I think South Carolina, North Carolina. I can't remember which now.
It's a big Carolina.
She married into the family, and like I said, she had a daughter was just absolutely beautiful, and she doted on that daughter a lot. But I remember her telling me one day I showed up at the house and she had her hair in rollers with
The
scarf.
daughter or
No,
the mom?
and she had her hair in rollers, and she had a scarf over it. And
I hate that.
she wasn't expecting me. I was family. I just stopped by, and we got in the house, and she sat down and she said, "You'll have to forgive me, honey." She said, us women have to suffer to be beautiful." And
That's funny.
I got such a big kick out of that. I said because she had a very deep Southern accent, and like I said, she'd married into the family, but she was just so. She was a beautiful lady. She really was.
The
You deliver coffee today?
no, I needed a truck.
Ooh,
I could whatever I was. I couldn't go to Peter's on the golf cart, and I didn't know if I can make it to Peter's. He always go home for lunch. That's his thing. So I know either I'll be there before noon or I have to come tomorrow. And what I had a meeting at Colony. Some of my members, club member, invited me for a meeting, and I thought it's gonna end at noon. I ended up at 11. I'm going. Oh, I can make Peter's. It's only 20 minutes away. But if I had the golf cart, then I'm done. That's why I do that.
Where's Peter live at?
I don't know. I go to his business. I don't go to his home.
Where's the business at? Not in the villages?
You went with me, the guy that built the box.
Oh, never mind. I thought we was on.
Again,
I left that subject. I thought we was on somewhere else.
Okay. Laura says Josie loves pepperoni dog treats. She's been eating more dry food than usual the past week. Buddy likes them sometimes. Sometimes he don't. It's just Skip usually gives him one when he gets up every day, and it's usually in the living room floor. Because sometimes he eats it, sometimes he don't.
He will eventually.
Yeah, he will eventually. Yeah, I think he does that with his dog food. I can feed him in the morning, and he may not eat until evening. It's just, yeah, like I said, he's spoiled rotten.
It's just
But that's
sometimes
okay.
it's just kind of embarrassing depending on who stops by the house. And we take them in there where it's cooler, get something to drink and talk for a while. And the first thing they see on our ottoman, I guess you call it, I don't know what you call that thing, is Buddy's dog treats are all over it.
I've got a cover over it.
Poor FedEx guy.
Ah,
That's coffee boxes, 65 pound each box.
At your house now?
Yeah. Well, no, it was a little while. 12.49. Half an
yeah.
hour.
Tammy says she needs a couple of cases of duct tape to hold her together. Well, we're glad you're doing better, honey, and hope hope when you see this doctor that they
Just
find
wearing
out what's
regular
going on
sneakers
with
if
you.
it's a dry day. Just wear what you got right
I
there.
got no. I got these Skechers, and you know what? They have the new version that you can use. This it's labeled golf shoes, but it's no spikes. It's like a weird different
Right, I've
sole.
seen them. I don't know if I like them or not.
Uh,
I mean, but it's new technology. I'm not used to it. I'm used to, like you, I'm used to spikes.
well, back then, long before, like in the 1900s and early 2000s,
When I moved down here,
my swing was kind of fast, and I had to hold myself down to the ground.
my golf shoes had steel spikes.
The golf, oh, that.
Uh,
I remember playing baseball with those,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
but I was a kid, like
Oh
15
yeah.
years old. Something.
We were taught how to use them as weapons.
I was going to say,
Slide in
remember
second.
sliding in home. Don't let anybody step on you.
Yeah, yeah.
um, what was? Oh, I know. I was on TV this week. It's been all over about the new sunscreen
Oh, I saw that
that they're
yesterday.
coming up with,
Something they can.
and it's been used in Europe for years.
Correct.
But
Yeah,
because
I
our
saw that.
FDA didn't allow it, we haven't had it here. And they said it was going to be by about the end of the year before it actually is in production. Uh, but it's supposed to be so much better because always you had one for UVA rays and one for UVB, and what they most of them did was they mixed them together, so they're kind of
It's
hedging
a
their
better
bet.
thing, a better sunscreen. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, but like I said, this has got a different
Next year,
chemical in it.
next year, somebody's gonna come up. That new shit is gonna give you cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
guarantee
said.
it. Guarantee it.
But I mean, that's why it hadn't been okayed for ages, and I said it's been used in Europe for a long
If I
time.
go, like when I go to an air show, like the one I went the other day, if I don't have SPF a million, like whatever highest the number is, I burn. I have to have. I don't care if the chemicals are bad. I'd rather have that than burn. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
That's the main reason why, especially here, I don't understand why we don't have at least a handful of swimming pools that are shaded,
indoor.
indoor or covered to put it in shade.
But the problem is this: you put 3 or 4 of those, the line's gonna be a mile off,
That is a problem.
and
Yeah.
then or you
Yeah.
have to charge or make an
If they
appointment.
can't do it to every one of them,
The
they
problem
won't
is
do
we
it.
have this is too big. Like you know what I noticed later. You know when the snowbirds leave, which is about a month ago.
Snake.
What?
A big black snake just crawled. Blackbird, he just came in right there.
Is that a black bear?
Yeah,
That's
a
not a
snake,
snake.
big black snake came right across there. Either he's in a bush or he'll be coming through right there. One of the
Black racer.
yeah, pretty good sized one too.
Probably looking for somewhere cool.
So I
That's why you
noticed
keep your garage doors
I
down.
was when I left Colony, I don't know, 2 hours ago. That's usually a busy intersection with. That's the only golf cart intersection that has a light, a stoplight,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it looks like snowbird season. The amount of golf carts, I'm going, wow. That just to show that it doesn't matter anymore. Like,
That was the dumbest place to put that light for me. I mean, I still think that
well,
was.
you know what? How are you gonna cross the street for a golf cart? Like I mean, you can, but it's kind of dangerous.
Yeah. But I mean, they'd have been better off if they'd have put it down at the intersection, because I said when you're going through it, there's dangerous because
It's a golf
it's
cart
2-way
crossing.
instead of 4-way.
So what's the golf cart supposed to do to go down to the intersection, get across the street?
It's a golf cart light. It's for
Yeah,
golf cart. They stop the golf cars. I don't know if they can do. The one by Rohan here when you go out, there's no light, and you go off into the road and take the whatever the name of that bridge is. So maybe like that. But that Colony Plaza Colony Rex. That's a very busy golf cart path. Like
It
a
is.
lot of golf cars.
It is because it's got a lot coming from the north, a lot coming from the south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, the problem with villages is not just the expansion of it. It's just that a lot of the people that moved here, say 10 years ago, like us, and those people are working part-time, maybe even full-time. Now they're getting to the age where they're not working at all, and they got all this time to go running around and doing their stuff. And so you'll see the golf cart paths getting more and more crowded.
I mean,
And yeah, Robin, the tables do have umbrellas. Some of them. Some of them are under a pergola, so you don't have to worry about the sun.
where's that?
At the pool.
Oh, some pools. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but none of them are actually shaded. I mean, you can find a table where it's got the umbrella. And actually at the pool, I don't know if there's any tables there's got umbrellas on them.
Well, like I said, there are a few, and then I said, but most of them sit under a pergola, so you have some shade.
Pools?
And neighborhood pools. So that's one thing.
Adult pool.
We have 3 different kind of pools here. So, it depends on where you're at.
That's what although you have to pay 300 or something a year. That's what I like about the Orange Guard, the pool up there where I live. If you get there early, you got these little tents or whatever. And it's first come, first serve. Like there's no, but it's always shade. I cannot wait until they finish the Paradise new pool. I see what it looks like right now, and that's gonna be an awesome pool. Like
Cool.
Well, it's going to be a hell of a lot better than what was there. You can tell that.
Yeah.
I mean, first of all,
the building alone,
just the land alone, it looks twice the size of what it was.
the building is insane. I'm gonna bet that's probably the biggest rec center built so far.
You think?
That building is massive.
It's big.
Yeah.
Well, there's got a lot. You're going to have a newer pool.
Yeah, but it's on the opposite side where it was.
But they've made different videos just about that pool. There's something special about that pool.
I'm telling you, based on the way it's designed, like from the outside when you can see it, it's big. It's a family pool. Because
Is there going to be a restaurant in there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
There was none before. Now they had a lot of rooms, a lot of ping pong crap and all that. They had
A little what?
ping pong crap.
The stuff they have at all the rec centers. Pool tables, ping
Let me
pong.
get it straight. Ping pong crap.
Yeah.
For all you ping pong club members, it's ping pong crap.
Hey, Grace, a girl. She's in Kauai.
It's Hawaii. Every time she send a picture, it's like I'm home in Puerto Rico. Like, oh, look at these mountains or this ocean. I'm going. That's like where I live.
Oh, does it? Wow.
You know that Hawaii and Puerto Rico kind of share the except for the volcanoes and the fact that Hawaii can snow some areas. But the main part is temperature-wise or the beach or whatever. It's about.
Well, I've never been to either, so, but yeah, it always looked beautiful.
There's an island in Hawaii. I saw a special on that too last night. I can't think of the name of it. Back in the day, it was sold for like $10,000. The whole island was. This is back in the day when Hawaiians really kind of ruled the roost down there. I think this is even before America took it over.
Before the state.
Yeah. And whoever this rich person was, it was a woman. She didn't live in America either. I think she was like from England or someplace. And she kept it to where that island would be ruled by the chief of the tribes there, and no outsiders were allowed to come in.
Really?
Only ones, because government took over, only ones would be federal agents of some sort, like the island's
Police?
Parks and Recreation Department, and maybe possibly some police or something like that. But they had to have special permission to be on there. You can't come in here with like 50,000 troops and come in. They have to have permission. How many, who, IDs to get them in here, and
that sounds like the villages.
Yeah, they've kept it that way now for over, I think it was 50 years or 150 years, something like that. It's still run that way today, and she's died, but her business, her family members has taken it over, and they're still running that.
Same rules.
Yeah, I can't go on it. You can't go on it.
I can. You can't. I can.
No, you can't.
I can.
No, you can't.
I can.
No, you
I
can't.
have a green card.
Huh? You what?
I have a green card.
He has a green card.
I have a green card. Come and think about it.
Oh my goodness.
Look, it's rumbling, thunder. I mean,
thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah.
That's probably where that dark cloud is.
Robin says, if I ever live in the village, I want to live within walking distance to the pool, the postal station, just so I wouldn't have to drive, and I would be in the pool every day.
Just get a
this
golf
neighborhood
cart.
right here.
Yeah,
That's why we bought it.
you leave that. I mean, how far is your pool? Like 2 minutes.
It's walking distance.
It's right there.
Yeah.
But believe me, it's better you go on a golf cart.
Yeah. But like I said, the rec center's this way, the pool is that way. And I said, and everything here is
And you
built in
got
a
two
circle.
here, right? You got the Dunedin down the road, Dunedin pool, like right?
No,
Yeah, but that's a good ways away. Manatee.
By golf cart, it's right
Oh
there.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, but she says she wants to be where she can walk, and I'm saying you need to be in a place like this. We can walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Stu used to walk down to Brownwood.
Let's make sure she comes during this time of the year and do that walking and call me.
Yeah. And remember, if you're going to live that close,
How old is she?
Oh, make sure there's no pickleball.
Does she have any?
they're still working. She's just out of school for the summer, but they're
No,
still.
what I mean is that make sure the pool is fine, even with all the noise, it won't be that bad. It's the pickleball courts. If you don't like that sound,
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me neither. I don't
Yeah.
like it either.
click,
I
click,
say you
click, click,
don't
click.
want
I
to
don't
be
like
close
that.
enough to the rec
Because the
center that you
snowbird
hear that
season is
pickleball.
all
Pickle.
day. It
Pickleball.
never ends.
They start
Since
like at
early in the
7
morning
and
until night.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of cool. I used to walk all over the place, and I'd walk to the post office. I'd walk down to Brownwood. I could walk to the rec center, um, any of those places. And I said, this is a nice, very nice neighborhood. It's changed a lot since we moved here. Of course, people moving back
Yes.
home and moving to other houses.
A lot of younger people are moving
Yeah,
in.
because they always say that figure on 3 houses in the villages, and I said people do. They move around a lot because they're building something new down south, so we want to go down south. So that's what
That's
a lot of
that's
people
a
move.
lot of people like that. Like the new, I need a new home. Or I think I only own, never in Florida, in Puerto Rico, 2 homes that were I was the first owner.
Mhm.
Other than that, I always buy used or something.
When I've had house envy, I mean, it's a lot. We come from a lot bigger houses with a lot more land, and so I said,
Yeah,
you see some of these other homes, and yeah, you have house envy, but
You just got a lot of things to think about. When
yeah,
you come to the retirement community, don't think you're going to buy something here that what you're used to back to where you're from. Probably one is you're getting older. Two, you're going to have medical issues, physical issues.
expenses to maintain the home.
The expense, yeah, to maintain a home. So I say, here's my opinion: the smaller you can get, the better off you'll probably be later down the road.
Yeah,
But don't get something that you're just totally uncomfortable with either. But if you're by yourself and you're single,
2 bedroom, 2 bath. That's
yeah, unless you got tax purposes where you have to hide a bunch of money in a bigger house or something.
like when you sell the one and use that
Right,
money to buy the other one.
right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Get the smallest you can live comfortably in, and just go from there.
But
Have you heard?
after a while, you just get sick of moving. I was sick of moving.
Yeah, me too. Really.
Like I said, I love. There's other houses here I'd love to have, but I'm just sick of moving.
We was running around the other day in his coffee wagon over here, and I was looking at something. I forget what it was. And he said, "What are you looking at?" I said, "I'm looking at that house over there." He said, "Is it for sale?" I said, "No." I said, "I'm always looking." He said, "What are you looking for? You want to move?" I said, "No, I never want to move." But I said, "It's just in me. I'm always looking for a deal."
I know. That's why we've moved 17 times. Um, let's see.
The problem is, I don't think we are in a day and age these years in order to make a good deal. Like the market is not there.
Yeah.
You can get a good buy, but if you are the buyer, of course. But as a seller, I
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
tough.
This is an unusual time of year, and like it's just things aren't moving. Nobody's. Somebody said the other day it was really funny that the reason why people weren't selling their homes up north. I can't remember what it was now, but it was
It's all
an
kinds of
odd
reasons.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interest rates are. I got
But
an email from a guy last time. I made that statement saying a lot of people was waiting for interest rates to come down when, truthfully, nobody knows if it's coming down. We don't know. And I said,
but
depending on how old you are, you can wait till you're dead.
for example, take Laura example. You remember she planned, I'm gonna be renting for a year. I'm gonna sell the house. And before she left, the house is sold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It depends on a lot of reasons why people ain't buying or selling right now. I don't know that they're not selling.
I
I
mean,
just know that there's a lot of people that ain't buying, they say, but at the same time, they say they're not buying. If you look at the village's new homes,
that's our selling.
they're still on target like they've been for the last 10 years.
Well, you get that little paper every 3 months, right? The
Yeah.
quality thing. Yeah, I saw it the other day. Yeah.
Oh, and Rancher Girl says you will now need a passport to go to Puerto Rico. New rules going into effect.
Uh-oh. Now what?
But because I was born there, my passport is already built in.
Well,
As
they
soon as
just
I
send a
open
lot
my
of
mouth,
email.
as soon as I open my mouth, oh, he's Puerto Rican. He can-
Yeah.
Mm.
Somewhere in the sentence that we're hoping one and done. Yeah, that's the same idea we had. We're not gonna
How
we're
many
not gonna
houses did
move
you buy
around. This
here?
is our second.
This is our second.
But you rented for a long time.
No.
Well,
I mean, you vacation or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
but
we
we
went
bought
on
a place
vacation,
up
yeah.
No,
around
no, I know
Lake
you go 1 year Lake Sumter. I remember that you
Yeah.
mentioned it. But I mean, but before that one,
Your plans change as your life adventure moves on, things change.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to be a snowbird. I mean, this is not a hidden story. I've always said a snowbird. Well, as time went on, our granddaughters grew up, they got married, they moved to other states. One on one end of the country, we're on the other end of the country, and then we just decided, there's really my mom passed away, and dad was still around at that time, but he wasn't doing well. Sue's parents is already gone, and we just decided we're just going to stay here full time.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no reason to really
to
go up
me,
north.
I it's gonna take a massive effort financially or even willing to that I'm gonna leave the home I have
Yeah.
because it to me it's perfect size wise. I don't have
To
to
me,
do.
sometimes I think maybe this is where we should do the snowbird thing. Not before, but now, when eventually you'll go home if you don't die. So,
Yeah,
maybe be down here for the winter,
now
be up
now
there
you
for the
can do
summer.
snowbird reverse.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Snowbird reverse. There's no really other than Scooter. There's not a whole bunch of reasons why we need to go up north. You know, I don't understand why I need to go up there. We try to see some old friends. Truth of it is, all of the old friends, my old trucker buddies, all of them, they're all dead except for the wife of one. That's it. There's
Yeah.
nobody else left.
I got a sister and a brother in Puerto Rico, and I have a few cousins, but no, I don't need to go back.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
So you owe money.
Yes, a lot.
Rachel Girl says they don't plan on moving again. Well, we didn't
Well,
either.
the only reason I might even let's say financially I can, let's start with that part, is because our home has two steps. It's a manufactured home, and you need to take those. Now it's easy, but I know as you get older, those two steps are gonna be
Oh, yeah.
an
Yeah.
issue.
And they told me
Well,
10 years before I
And,
had a
and
problem.
I already have enough space in the carport layout that I can put one of those ramps that many people do.
Hmm.
So if I
well,
can,
yeah. But you're not going to have worry about that so much, I don't think. I mean, to me, that's a simple problem. You could build a self ramp yourself if you
no,
wanted
no, no,
to.
no. I'm not talking about how much a ramp costs or who's gonna build it. I'm just saying you need to have the space. I don't want to have a ramp that goes to the street looks like shit.
You
Oh, yeah.
should right there at that front door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
an L shape. That's
Will a wheelchair go through that front door?
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
How about a motorized wheelchair?
Yes, the little ones.
The scooter
My,
thing.
my mom had one of those,
Yeah.
and I remember it was plenty of space.
Yeah.
I'd like to have one of them motorized scooters, I think.
You need one,
Yeah, I think I do.
and you need one with a roof so you can go out.
See, that's the problem, ain't it? Nothing here shaded.
That's what I mean. You need one with a roof. You can get out in the sun because look, you're gonna get that. Even when we did the coffee thing, he got all burned.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you need something with
And
a.
maybe with the new sunscreen, it won't happen.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Remember,
Put
you
it
need
on.
to drink twice as much, and then you can get.
I wonder if I could get skin cancer from this sunscreen.
Oh, you might. Based on how these pharmaceutical companies go, yeah, in a year you're gonna get. You remember those? What you call it? The weight loss things, like what you call those? Wendogi or whatever.
Slow down. What'd you say?
It's the weight loss pens or injections, weight loss, like
Injections.
what they
Yeah.
call those?
The
Wendogi?
GLP ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
When you want to lose weight, they put an injection, and I can't remember the name of the product. There's a lot of them, but the GLP-1 is the actual thing.
Yeah.
Now they have it. They have it on pills. Like they're coming down from injections. Now it's pop a pill.
I can't take a pill.
Yeah.
You can take pills.
My limit is 3 pills. I'm not doing any more. And I take 3 right now. Blood, heartburn, and
Cholesterol.
cholesterol.
You need
That's
you need
it.
one for heartburn.
Oh, God, yeah.
prescribed or just one of those?
No, it's prescribed.
Prilosec or one of those?
Yeah. Well, that's probably.
Prilosec is prescribed on OTC. I know.
It depends on what the insurance wants. I don't have no choice about that.
Okay.
They decide.
No, but
But
I try.
in July, Trump RX is going to bring that down to $50.
What?
The GLP-1s.
Oh, the injection.
Yeah, yeah. But they'll still have a lot of criteria that you have to go through for it. But you still have to have a doctor's order and that kind of thing. But
Oh, we
yeah,
can get that in
seeing how
Puerto Rico
it's
like this.
at the drugstore, it's like $1,200.
That's I
You
saw
know,
that.
if
I'm
they
like,
bring it down to 50, everybody in the world will be on it.
no, nobody's gonna be fat.
Yeah, well, that'd be that's a plus.
Yeah,
Don't
I
have to
don't
worry
think
about
that should be priority. I mean,
Well, the fat part is just the reason they developed that was mainly to deal with the diabetic thing, the sugar levels or whatever. But the byproduct was people were losing weight, like a heavy, like we're not talking 5, 10 pounds. We're talking a different human being weight loss. Like
Yeah.
remember when I asked you to
I used to know
used to
the
know, I know.
fattest, skinniest guy in the world.
The fattest skinniest man in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who you?
Does that make sense?
I used to know that.
Nothing makes sense.
I used to know the tallest midget in the world.
Yeah, sure. We have one in the Dominican Republic that he was a little actor. Man, the guy was like this big. And they and they brought it to a Puerto Rican comedy show, right? And they were kind of partners. So they used it as a puppet. Like a the guy was about this tall. And I think he died.
Yeah.
And so he flew it from he was a Dominican guy. And he flew it to Puerto Rico for the comedy, like TV comedy, whatever, live shows. And they used it like a puppet. And I remember the guy that had the show had a stool, like a higher than normal seat.
So he was sitting normal.
So the guy, he picked him up. He goes, "Teet, teet." That poor guy. And I'm going, man, he can take it. That little guy can take it.
Back in the day, there was nothing like Saturday evening watching pro wrestling on TV, which we know is all fake. That ain't the point.
Still now.
But they had a certain segment every Saturday where midgets would wrestle.
Oh yeah, I
It
saw
was
that.
those people fall.
I got a buddy in back in the early college Air Force ROTC buddy that his brother, man, that guy he looks like a Hawaiian, those Hawaiian guys.
Yeah, they call them Samoans.
Yeah, and they have that little skirt or something. He dressed like that, right? So in Puerto Rico, he was nobody. Like he was a good guy. I think he died, but
What is he here? Is he a nobody here too?
no, but then I went to the Dominican Republic to his wedding. He got married to a Dominican.
Some woman actually married this huge guy?
Dude, in the Dominican Republic, he was the Rock. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know he was a wrestler, like you mentioned. In Puerto Rico, he was just a guy fighting on the alley. In the Dominican Republic, he was a big star. And I went to his wedding and going, what the hell happened here? This guy is speaking trash in Puerto Rico and here is a god. And it was like that.
Yeah.
Those shows,
Yeah.
wrestling shows, were just fake. But man, they created these characters and he was one of those.
Oh,
That still goes on to this day. At one time, we all know about the Hulk Hogan's and all that.
He died, right? That guy died.
Yeah. Andre the Giant
I remember that.
was global,
Yeah.
especially in Japan. They loved him there. Oh, yeah.
That guy lived in Tampa, right? Hogan, right? I remember.
He had a place in Tampa, and then he had a place in Miami because his wife divorced him over in Tampa. I think he had to give it to her, and then he moved to Miami, and that's where he had the kids. And he had a wreck that killed a buddy. They sued Hawk for I don't know how many millions of dollars.
That always happens.
And then, now he's dead, so I don't know whatever happened with all that.
Wrestler says, hi all. Great news. Luann just saw the cardio therapist and she is well enough to start cardio therapy tomorrow.
I thought she was walking, right? On the
Yes.
Yeah.
But to be well enough to start the therapy, wow.
She needs to ask the doctor if she can get into this type of pizza so she can get better fast.
Yeah.
All meat. Like
I'm just so glad that she's, she is getting well, because that, when they have to work on your heart, that's serious stuff.
And then when you go to the hospital and suddenly you have a scar this big, that's a big problem.
Eat food. There's minerals in food.
I mean, it's okay but you know what? I know at least not with her, but I don't know her, but I know through wrestler posts. That's the third person I know that went through a procedure like that, either valve or four-way this or six-way that. And when they recover, they're 100 times better than they were. Like,
Yeah.
we're talking people that barely can walk or have it, and now they're doing whatever they want.
Yeah, I've heard that too. People say that your arteries get clogged so slow, you just get used to it. It becomes like
You
normal.
think it's normal.
But then when they fix it later, you say, man, I haven't felt this good in years. So
Yeah. Barbara Abner says Big Pharma just wants us to be pill or
Look,
medication
that's
dependent,
my own.
and which
I'm
they
holding
do.
the two and the
But
phone.
if you take a look
what
at
is it?
any of
Both.
Oh, your golf shoes.
So I have
if
another one
after
sideways.
50,
See.
if you're
So the
taking
spikes are
cholesterol,
removable.
blood pressure, that kind of thing,
Oh,
look
that's
and see the side effects on those.
throw that shit
They'll
out.
scare you to death.
I throw it out.
And
Look,
maybe you've been taking them so long you forgot
Yeah.
about it. But
It
just the
looked like
side
at one
effects
time it was a
just
good
scare you
shoe.
to death.
it
The
was.
So
spikes are
Nike shoe.
removable, ain't
Tiger
they?
Woods, Nike, $90.
it's one of
Yeah.
those things where everybody in my family has diabetes but me. I figure mine's coming. Uh, but yeah, I'm glad that they've got something. My sister now has lost almost 100 pounds, or maybe a little bit more than 100 pounds, because they had to put her on one of these medicines
On the
for her diabetes.
GLP-1 for diabetic. But then the byproduct is they lose a lot of.
Yeah, and that's what I said. She's lost over 100 pounds now, but they give it to her for her diabetes.
If they made that shit for $50, I'm gonna pop it in like Tic Tacs.
No, but I mean, there's.
Wow, you ain't got that much weight to lose.
I have what?
Not
I
that
look at
much.
myself the other day.
I'd say if you lost 20 pounds, you'd be fine.
I'm right now, from the moment I got the truck ready last year in July until now, I gained 25 pounds. And that's too much because I was already overweight.
Mhm.
I was like 185. So I'm about 20 some,
What are you supposed to be?
no more than 160.
Who told you that?
Me, my pants.
That's what I thought.
No, the
Yeah.
problem is that it don't matter what I do. I remember I went all the way to 160 at one time. I have pictures. I'll find it.
He was 165 at one time.
It was?
Yes. He was skinny as
Is
a
that
tennis ball.
tall? This
Yes.
one look like shit. Like,
Oh, I was skinny.
He was skinny.
Yeah.
we just too tall for 165.
Used to
But I
say,
will tell you, other than being skinny and whatever, I remember what I felt like and what I could do back then compared to today. I know I'm older, but I
Of
can't
course, you're
do
gonna feel better.
I can't do half what I used to do. I can't even hardly bend over and pick something up off the damn floor.
Yeah,
well,
I
we
get
know
dizzy.
that. We know that.
yeah. Okay.
You don't have to say anything.
Yeah, yeah. Luann, we're so thrilled that you're able to get back at it. I know, like I said, you're a go getter. You're gonna have this done and over in no time. You're gonna be well. So we're all rooting for you. And yeah, somewhere in the census, cancer is a side effect
That's
of, and
my
and
friend that passed away. Look at me next to him.
yeah, there's just so
Well, I'm
many.
saying you don't look that
Yeah,
heavy
that's
to
in
me.
2019.
So, how much did you weigh?
160 there.
At 160? What do you weigh now?
210.
210, 160, 210. I don't see much difference other than the gut.
Well, that's the difference I see.
Oh, you worried? How old are you?
Yeah, and
60.
And you say you're gonna be dead at 70, right?
Yeah, I got 9 and well, I'm 61 in November, so I got less than 10 years.
I wouldn't
yeah,
worry about it.
I like that band.
like
That's
that.
her friend from Las Vegas. He drops by and
Well,
visits.
he has a Florida tag.
That's why.
The van has
Florida
a
tag.
Florida tag, Florida license plate.
Maybe they moved. That might
Oh,
be.
they may have moved here.
Yeah, there's one up in the up by Panama City.
Uh,
So that might be them. But
I've talked to both of them. They're all retired cops from Las Vegas. They're all super nice. They're gay as hell.
Really?
Oh, she's lesbian. That down there, she's lesbian. But I mean, it doesn't affect them. They don't. They didn't like to go out here and they broadcast it and dress with orange hair and you know what I'm saying. All the
To
stupid
me,
stuff.
to be honest, I don't care, right? But when
You don't care,
I
really?
don't care. You can
Really?
post whatever you want. At 60, if you do this at 20, we have a fight. At 60, who cares? No, but do you know the part that to me I find it borderline ridiculous. This is it's not that you can do whatever you want.
What's ridiculous?
What I'm about to say.
I thought you said.
When they let's a man that kind of behaves like a woman, but in a really flamboyant way. You know what I mean? Like you can
Yeah.
be gay. I got a bunch of friends that are gay that speak like a
You
man.
got a bunch of
Yeah,
them?
yeah, I do.
How many's a bunch?
We have a club. And then but what I mean is why you need to be this over the top, like just behave like you are, and then do whatever you want at night in your room. But when they behave like a woman and flamboyant, that's to me like way too over the top. Like that's the part I don't enjoy, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy the politics of it. I could care less that a guy's gay.
Well, the politics is a different story.
It's nuts. It's crazy nuts. Makes no sense at all. And I can't believe that people actually sit out there in their TVs in their living room watching this shit and saying, "Yeah, he's right."
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
And Barbara Edner says at one point we were all skinny. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
except that I was a fat baby.
Was you a fat baby? That's a healthy baby. That's what my mom would say.
Everybody says that, right?
So look how chunky that baby is. She's always good and healthy.
Yeah.
Mr. Rizzo says I'm fat, but I identify as skinny. I'm a trans slender.
See, he's a trans slender.
That's a funny one.
Can we join
Oh
that
my
club?
goodness. Yeah.
No, I don't think I can get rid of this. This is too much money.
I don't worry about it. I just know that when I was sick, I got down to 220.
Or the last year when that happened with the tooth or whatever.
Yeah, whenever it was, a year ago, 2 years ago, and I was at 245 at that point, and I got down to 220 because I just couldn't eat, and I felt like crap. And so when I finally got all that taken care of, I started gaining weight, and I got it up to like 230, I think. And I told Sue, I said, I'm gonna see if I can maintain 230, because at 230 I didn't feel bad at all, and I felt like 230 was better than 245. So that's kind of where I hung it around.
I mean, were you tall? You're 6'3" or something? How tall are you?
6'1".
6'1"?
7'1".
Sure.
Like I said, he's like the rest of us. After 70, you kind of lose some height.
Oh yeah, you shrink. I
Yeah.
get that. I used to be 5'8". I'm like 5'7.5".
That's why I figure I'm so fat is because I lost an inch. I gained it around the middle. No.
They say you lose your height. Must be because of your bones, like your hips go bad, so you shrink a little bit. Your knees go bad, you shrink a little bit more. Maybe your spine, neck.
Or
I
you
don't know.
hunch.
I hunch.
I do hunch.
I'm to the point now where when I walk, I have a tendency to be leaning forward to walk, and even then, I usually will make sure I got something close to me I can grab a hold of in case I need to.
Yeah, but see, on the other hand, are you contributing in that too?
Look how skinny I was.
Is that an Amazon shirt?
I used to drive for Amazon. That's when I crashed and I had all my surgeries.
You know, your chest looks smaller, your face looks smaller, but I still see the gut.
Oh, the gut is from birth.
But that's what you said you're trying to get rid of.
I can't.
Oh.
No matter how much weight I lose, look, you see what I mean? This is a 160 and I still had that belly, don't matter what I do.
Maybe there's something growing down there.
I think it's a baby.
So I'm the same weight as I was when I moved here,
You know why?
but I'm not as tall.
Well, you know why I know? This time I go to take a shower, I see a little leg hanging out.
Do you? Yeah. What they call them years ago at the freak show where a guy's sibling was part of him and legs were
Why they were together?
and yeah, but not Siamese. The baby don't talk or anything. But I seen her at one of the side shows. She's there with a dress, and in between her legs, hanging out with shoes on and stuff, was two little legs.
Like a baby.
And that was her sibling that never
showed up.
Never
They
developed.
kept it.
Well, back in the day, they didn't have no way. They didn't do any of that. They didn't do that back then.
Wow.
Yeah.
You come from a freak place.
I used to go to freak
Even
shows.
for Puerto Rico standard, that's freak.
You guys never had freak shows down there? We
Oh,
call them freak shows. You
every
call them
day.
what you want.
You walk-
I know I'm politically incorrect, but that's what we would call
Really?
them.
What a surprise.
Yeah, they had them right over here, Barnum and Bailey Circus, right over there at Tampa. That's
Wait,
Sarasota.
You know, those circles all disappear, right? Like those,
The PETA, animal protection people,
the elephant.
and the freak shows all became illegal, politically incorrect.
I remember, even when I moved to Florida, you can see circus. Oh, we're going to have a circus. I haven't seen that in years.
No.
I think they probably do, but I've never seen one in years.
I see a lot of town fairs, like with the little, they bring the little rides and for a week or whatever, or a church. But no more circuses. I haven't seen a circus.
No.
I'm gonna have a bunch of T-shirts made up to sell. Says I want the freak shows to come back. Think anybody buy any?
They watch you every week. I don't know why you worry about it.
That's the first freak show right there. This is the one live. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. Well,
I can almost feel the rain in the air.
yeah,
I can feel it
But
too.
yet, when I look,
But it's right there.
yeah, it's right over there.
yeah.
But this is the damnedest area where you'll see the rain coming,
The
and
sun.
it splits, and it'll go right around us.
Look at the sun on the left.
Yeah.
Thunder strikes on the right.
Yeah.
You know, when it starts to rain, it's funny when you're at the pool. You guys were talking about the pool a while ago. People in the pool will take off.
Oh, Laura wants to know, is there any update on the village resident who took her daughter and went on the lam for 40 years? I haven't seen anything about that in forever. You know, I think it was kind of one of those one and done kind of things. They arrested her.
Out.
Time for a nap.
Yeah, so
He done had something.
I haven't seen anything about it.
But it's out.
Luann said if they still had freak show, Skip would be a star.
That's ringmaster.
Is that where my show's got to go?
Be the ringmaster.
I got to go to the freak shows now.
Oh, Mr. Rizzo said if you want to go to the circus, just go to City Fire after 10.
What?
Yeah, that's
That ain't no kidding.
That's a
That's
freak
true.
show.
Yeah.
The other night, I did a night video or something, and I didn't realize as I'm doing the video, when I enter Spanish Springs, it looks really cool. And I remember I had to cancel the music. They were still playing, and it looks so nice at night, like even full of people.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it was a cold night. I remember it was cold. So, but then you go to Lake, well, not that's maybe Brownwood, and it's so weird, like so crazy. Like I don't understand.
It's so packed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's
Every
what it is.
square has its own attitude.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's hard to tell somebody. They go, "Which square do you like the best?" Well, for me, I like Lake Sumter.
I
I've
think that's
always
the
liked
best.
Lake
To
Sumter.
me, that's the best design square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely, I got nothing against Eastport or Middleton, but because the way it's designed down there, I'll never move there.
I've been a few times. I met with some people there to the square, which is not even a square. And I don't like the design of the music part with the street. I think it's weird. Like
Yeah.
when you go to Brownwood, it's like a stadium. I like from a music point of view, Brownwood has the better design, right? Lake Center because so open.
Mhm.
And but the Eastport one is weird. Like I don't know. It's all right, but it's not my thing.
What do you think of them adding to Middleton?
What do you mean?
They're adding more houses to Middleton.
Oh, but we knew that.
Yeah, yeah. I forget how many, like 320
Yeah, the
some
total
houses.
Middleton design, I think it was 8,000 homes when they started the idea, and they split it like in phases, 2,000 now, 2,000. Um, the problem with, you know what that's going to remind me? In Spanish Springs, it's kind of gone now. Do you remember that place that they shut down, the Mexican place that's always fighting and
Yeah,
in
Margarita
the court,
Republic.
that one, right?
Yeah.
When that shit was open, there was always something bad going on in Spanish Springs. You can see the news. At 1 a.m., this guy hit that guy or this girl. Since that place was shut down, that went down a lot, like almost to zero. So it's not much about the square; it's what's in the square that's attracting these type of people.
Well, and that was so close to the outside.
It is very close.
Yeah, so there was a lot of younger people coming in from the outside.
Going
And
back
then
to
I
your
think
comment
that-
about Middleton,
Yeah, and
this
I-
is what I'm trying to get
yeah.
to. To me, the Middleton and Eastport connection, once those kids are in the high school range or a little bit older, that might create some issues because they are in a different vibe, and they can go with the golf cart to Eastport or whatever. There's no, it's just open, right? So
Yeah.
you're gonna have that kind of crowd joining the villagers retires, and I think that's gonna create some friction.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's going to create a lot of friction in the future, especially when them kids learn them golf cart trails go all the way up to your house.
Yeah, but by the time they get there, there's no battery. You can't
Well,
get
and
battery.
nice, with that new medical center now going in close to
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
interstate,
yeah.
you're going to have a lot of
There's
touristy.
gonna be like a Target, I think another Walmart. That's what I heard.
5 or 6 years ago, and I don't remember the exact date, you can probably find it or Google it, that the developer was petitioning the government here to approve an exit ramp down there to come into the villages off of the interstate.
You mean on 470?
Yeah, because that,
It's right there.
no, off of the interstate, not 470.
Yeah.
Is there an exit off the interstate?
Right. Yeah.
Bye, Robin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Remember they got it then.
Yeah, yeah. There's one. At least we're coming north. There's one. You can exit and get in there.
When I say the interstate, I'm not talking about the toll road that goes down to Orlando.
Oh, what interest? I-75.
I-75, which is right here, goes down.
From 44.
Yeah, and then it'll split off and go to Tampa.
Yeah, yeah.
Somewhere off I-75 where they're going to put all the warehouses and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
They was going to put an exit there, and the excuse is so that the truck traffic doesn't have to drive through Brownwood to make things safer.
Okay.
And if you look, he owns all that property all down the interstate. He's gonna build houses over there.
Did you see? I saw in another channel. I can't remember, the Lanai ladies or something. You know, Oh Shucks is a place you like. Like near there, some guy opened with a food trailer and some tents. Pizza.
Yeah, it's next to the thrift store. You know, the
Really?
red house there
Uh-huh.
in the field next door. He's
It's like
opened
an
it.
open.
Yeah, yeah, and he's got several other restaurants.
Yeah.
This is kind of a
Yeah. I
preliminary
saw. I
thing.
remember somebody posting something about a new pizza or whatever. Then I saw this lady doing that, and I think it's worth trying. You know,
Yeah, yeah. I want to go try it out. Like
it's a what you call a wood fire. The ovens are wood fire.
yeah, it's Italian, mostly Italian, and nice. I want to go try it out, but it's out in the open. They've circled their food trucks around. But like I said, he's got a couple other restaurants, and before he opens one here, this was a tryout, I think, and I've heard a lot of good things about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's worth trying.
Yeah, if it
We
wasn't
can definitely do a
for,
video.
you're out in
The
the
only thing
open.
is it's open in the outdoor. You might.
Yeah.
Have you noticed here in the last month how many restaurants in the villages keep getting rode up by the health board
That's every
for
time.
stuff?
Yeah.
It's just all the time anymore.
But you need to understand those reports. Like the other day, somebody was talking about old sharks and how old it looks like shit. So I went in, I checked the reports. In the last 5 or 6 years, only once it was shut down. Meaning, a stop sale means no more food coming out of this kitchen. The restaurant is closed. We're coming tomorrow to see you fix it.
Right.
And they did. Every other report, they passed. I'm going, man, for a place that looks like that, that's
I
outstanding.
know. It was scary looking when we first went in there, and
I wouldn't go there.
yeah,
You
or he wouldn't take me there.
When I first moved here, I didn't know anything about the place. I know I went by and I told Sue, I said, I'm not going in there.
I ate last weekend at the Flying Biscuit in Lake Sumter, right? That place was shut down. Shut down with a red. When you see a red label, that means go
Yep.
somewhere else.
Yeah.
Down the road, I went to Tuyes on the same sidewalk. While sitting at Tuyes, we leave. When we get on the golf cart and come back, the guy, boom, red label. Like we were sitting right
For what
there.
reason?
Some shit happened in the kitchen. Whatever.
Sometimes what they write up to me is, I made the statement a long time ago saying, it's a good thing health board don't have what they can say over a picnic. We would not be allowed to have a picnic anymore.
Most of the time, this is the reason. Most of the time, you're gonna get a red label, meaning shut down the kitchen, no more food coming out. Are number one, they find like roaches or shit pieces of, you know what I mean, near or by the food. Like that is a big no because you can transfer diseases. Now, a lot of the write-ups are you're not supposed to put cooked meal or I mean raw meat over cooked meats, right? It's reversed. It's a particular order. Those are write-up, but those are
I've seen them right up because they had their gloves on a shelf above something.
Or you know what?
So
You know what's a very common one? Let's say I'm a restaurant worker and the guy's keeping an eye. I go like this is my outfit, right? And I go like this and I keep going. No matter if you have a glove, you need to wash your hands, change your glove. Or they touch your face. Or you are drinking a Coke, personal drink, and you put it in the cooking line. None, and you're gonna get write-ups, but that doesn't shut down the restaurant.
yeah.
Now, stuff that I know for a fact that are really nasty and a lot of restaurants they overlook is the ice makers. The ice makers.
Especially the ones outside.
All of
They're you know
like,
they're all bad, but the ones outside
if
is
you
more heat and moisture.
where the ice coming out with the little string make it. If you're not paying attention to maintaining that, that can get really nasty in a hurry.
Yeah.
And the eye looks fine, but where it came from, no.
Yeah. Well, we are getting close to the end here,
We
and
done?
I think so.
Laura says some people have the mistaken idea that only people with kids at the charter school can live in Middleton.
No, we're not saying
No.
that.
Any age person can
No.
buy a home in
We're not saying
Actually,
that
the
at
only
all.
way you can have a kid in that charter school is that you work in the villages or for a company in the villages.
Mhm.
Because if you know, you can buy a home in Middleton, but you cannot send. That's the reason my son didn't buy the home.
Yeah.
We were looking for a home for he to live there, but because Emily couldn't go to the school, you know where she needed to go?
Mm.
Lake Panasonic. Like,
Lake Pettisaka.
yeah, that's where the school was. And my son went, I'm not doing that. So he
Yeah,
left.
yeah, that's too far away.
What'd you call it again?
Lake Panasonic. I'm not even trying. I'm gonna rename it. I'm gonna talk to the Santos. We're gonna rename this ship.
Okay, well, I'm gonna a couple things this week, and I wasn't doing my homework. June the 12th is a Grease movie sing along at Rohan Rec Center to benefit Angel Wigs of Hope. If y'all know what that is, they're giving to wigs to
Oh,
people that went through cancer treatment and
my
things like
son
that.
called my son had the hair like this long, and he went to he did that, like the one that passed away. I remember when from middle school to high school, he got the hair like this,
Yeah,
and
well,
he cut it and they sent it to that.
they're having the Grease sing along, and that's who it benefits is Angel Wigs of Hope.
I remember that.
The doors open at 2:30 and the show's at 3. It's reserved seating, and you have to have your village ID. So I would12 Rohan and get all the particulars there. But that's June 12th.
Hey, if you do call Rohan, tell him Skip said hey.
Oh, and one other thing I seen, the Ocala Pickle Festival. And that sound like fun?
A pickle. Oh, to pick
It's 11 to 4, Midtown Station at 235 Northeast Tula Avenue in Ocala. It'll have pickle-inspired vendors. They'll offer unique foods from fried pickles to pickle pizza and live music.
Isn't that what Russell is doing with all that kale? The gazillion pounds of kale that he got from his farm.
If it has kale in it,
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
But anyhow, if you're interested, visit ocalamarian.com and they'll give you all the particulars. It's something I just happened to run across. Saturday, June 20th,
Where that snake went?
Chuck King, the hypnotist. The ticket's starting at $22 at the Epic Theater in Lake Sumter, 6:30 p.m. Tickets are available at all Village box office locations and online at wandpresents.com or 352-753-3229. And I got to tell you, some of these hypnotists are hilarious. I love watching them. But anyhow,
No such thing.
that's kind of all I got. What's going on
That's
this
like
week?
hocus
So
pocus.
It's a show.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna make
It
you
makes you happy.
disappear.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you disappear.
Try it.
enjoy. Try to stay cool.
I can't get it.
And we'll see you on the other side. Love y'all.
All right, take it easy.
Thanks, moderators.
I'm
You-
moderating live.
You too, Jerry.